Hi there, and welcome back to Dungeons After Dark, where I, your Dungeon Master, Andrew Taylor, sit around and play my favorite game, Dungeons and Dragons, with some of my favorite, absolutely favorite people. At the table tonight, all alone, just me and him. I'm going to stare in his eyes all night. It's Michael Baudry. Abandoning us for the digital is Tucker Daigle. I'm just joking. He got snowed in.
I'm stuck.
He didn't even attempt it. I don't want to hear that shit.
We have Chris Jensen. We have Kyle Evans, and last but certainly not least, Christian Evans. So, before we jump into tonight's session, which should be a banger, you see that obviously there's something on the table that's covered up. So,
I don't have
it's a
object
human
permanence.
body.
There's nothing there.
so, for all you know, that could be a dead person.
Is 100% a dead person. That's medical cloth, sir.
So, we'll do our recap from last session because I know we all forget what the hell we did a week ago.
Bad brain.
Okay. We'll do a quick recap and then we will go and jump into it. So, last week was a session that I like to call Heads or Tails because the two main events was a fight with a Hydra on the road to Blackmoore. Pushing through the wood line, we come across the Hydra, the party on horseback. They pause, but a member of the party, Baram, continues to push forward and discovers what the trail was, a Hydra. Baram gets ambushed but makes it back. The party then sets its own ambush of the Hydra and are able to defeat it, only getting lightly damaged throughout. Then pushed through on horseback to the Blackmoore Lake, but not before Kit Sune reveals herself to the party as a foxfolk. So, the party has a bit of a surprise there. Obviously, some questions in answering. Kit Sune promises them answers, but only after they get to Blackmoore. So, the party pushes past the fight with the Hydra, pushes to Blackmoore Lake, and is able to, in the wee hours of the morning, get on a ferry to Blackmoore. There, Kit answers some questions about her heritage, where she's from, who she is, if she can be trusted, and then the party rushes to, at the behest of the ferryman, the Silver Serpent Casino, where the party witnesses some debauchery taking place, but also Kit spots and recognizes Orion, her big bad villain of this game, currently. Spots Orion sitting next to the owner of the Silver Serpent Casino, who is later revealed to be Vittorio. So, Vittorio wants to make a deal. It seems that the goods that were stolen, that you guys almost stopped from being stolen in Calypso, were bound for Vittorio. But the crew that he hired went sideways and are doing their own thing. Vittorio doesn't like to take care of in-house cleanup by himself, says it's hard for John to look at Paul knowing that one killed the other's friends. So he wants to contract you to clean up the end of the mission, grab the goods, and bring them to himself at the Silver Sun Casino. As payment for this, he's offered you the location, the estate that these people are holed up in. So you get to close out your mission in Calypso and get a free estate. Seems like a win-win. You guys finish up your business with Vittorio and Orion, which gets testy, very testy. Kit asking if his people or her people are safe, and Orion saying some of them. You guys basically ended that, having not really rested. You pushed through the night. You did not stop. You fought a Hydra. You've been going for about 24 straight hours, more so, and have a fight underneath your belts. You are tired. And that's where we're going to actually pick up. We're going to pick up right there as you guys were all wandering off to your different rooms, I believe. So if you would like to do anything other than go take a long rest, go ahead and tell me what you would like to do.
Vinsar, were you with me at the bar?
Yes.
It's just us, right? I will, having you deciding to go toe for toe, essentially, tit for tat. I'll just point to Alice, the bartender, one last time, and be like, two more, please. And then I'll just like toss a gold onto the bar.
Right away. She comes gliding over effortlessly. Wow, that was hard for me to say. Jesus.
Was not effortless.
It was not. Took a lot of effort. Effortlessly, she glides over this Air Genasi, Alice. She pours 2 more ales, puts them in the mugs, and hands them over. She slides the gold off the table. Thank you kindly. And then she glides off to the next customer.
I'll like grab the mug and just like scoot it towards Yuvin. And she'll like kind of sit there just like stewing over her own. And she'll be like, not even looking at you, just be like, I had reasons not to tell you, and like we'll take a sip. And
Just
like,
started
wait for your
drinking
response.
his second beer. Not listening to you at all. I've never seen a place like this. There's a lot of lights. Like what goes on in this place? Like what are we doing? This is really clean and
It's actually not. As previously described, this is not an upscale place. Maybe it looks clean to you in your backstory, coming from where you come from, but it is not an upscale place. There are magically lit torches and overhead lighting, but it's like dimly lit throughout. It gives the sense. I mean, it's bustling. Don't get me wrong. There are people everywhere. There are easily 100 people in this building right now, playing games, drinking. It's prime time, right?
Are the walls made of like stone or
Yes. So this is the first level of this is stone. The second and third levels that get smaller as they go up, like a pagoda style almost. They are wood.
Okay.
And you guys are bound for the second level.
we're at the bar drinking?
For your long rest.
Oh, okay.
Some of you left. We're going to your rooms.
I kind of want to peruse some of the games before I go to bed.
All right.
And did everyone just like run upstairs, or is Henry still around?
I went upstairs.
The
I went
only one,
upstairs.
two people went upstairs.
Okay. I was gonna see if Henry, since he's the only one who's been to one of these places.
Yeah. So as you look around, there are a couple of games going on, and there are little at each table, for the most part, there's like a staff member, right? So you can kind of like ask staff members, but as you kind of like stand there and you look around, it's clearly split up into a couple of different sections. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 different quadrants of this like casino, right? And everything, there's 4 games total and 1 in each one. The first one that you watch is pretty simple. You've actually seen a version of this in Dolranga. It's called Dragon's Dice. So essentially you roll 5d6 and you choose your 3 that you want to use, usually your highest 3 numbers. Then you assign a number to each one, 1 through 3. They don't have to be in any particular order. You're choosing which ones to play when. So the one you assign first goes first. The one you assign last gets played last.
To try to beat
everyone
the
else.
opponent.
Everyone else at the table. It can go head to head, or it can be multiple people at the table. Then you observe Goblin's Cup. So this is a fun one. This is one that you've seen goblins play, but have never played yourself. So each player puts 2d6s into a cup. The cup is shaken and dumped on the table. You count each number. So if there's so everybody at the table, right? You all dump your dice out, and then whatever you have, let's say you have a 2 and a 3, you're looking for other people to have 2s and 3s. So the person who has the highest hits total. So if you would say there are a total of 3 2s on the board, you get 3 points. If there are 2 1s on the board, you get 0. You get 2 points. So you have a total of 5 points, and that's how it's pointed.
Okay.
And then it looks like the winner takes the pot. Then there's rollies, which I don't think I need to describe rollies. It's literally rolling dice.
It's such a complex game, though.
Head to head.
Is
There's
this
two
Risk?
people rolling dice. And then there's King's Gambit. So each player draws 3 cards and turns them face up. I have a deck of cards here. Mikey will do the face up for you guys. Now each player decides to buy cards to replace an opponent's cards.
Ah, in hopes of giving him a worse card.
To giving them a worse card. Each card adds 5 gold to the pot. So if you want to replace each of your opponents, say your opponent has 3 aces and you want to replace each of those aces, you can replace each of them for 5 gold at a time. So a total of 15 gold goes into the pot. Multiple people can play King's Gambit. None of these have to be played heads up. So King's Gambit, you can have as many as 6 people playing. So then you can replace the pots get big. Yep.
Is it?
You have
Are
no
you
idea. You have no idea what's coming. So
Are
like
you-
once you commit to replacing a card, the dealer pulls it off the deck and puts it down, and that's it.
Are you able to jump in on pots that are already started?
No, you have to start out.
Ah, okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna like look around and I wanna go over to one that looks familiar. So I'm just gonna go to, what was the one you said looks familiar that I've played before? It was like the first or second one, I think.
Dragon's dice.
Yeah. Where you roll 3 and try to beat the opponent with the highest.
You roll 5 and you choose 3.
Okay. Then I want to go over to that one.
Okay.
Is there a chip system or is this straight up gold
It's gold.
coin?
It's gold. As you walk up to a table, there's a couple of people sitting at it, but it's like a fresh round. There is 2 people, 1 goblin, 1 human, sitting next to each other. Seem to be playing. The goblin has a smaller pot than the human, but they seem to be doing pretty well. You want to sit down there?
Sure.
Okay. As you approach that table, the dealer kind of looks at you. Goes, would you like to play?
I certainly would.
It's 50 gold to buy in.
I like ponder for a second. I'm like, fuck, that's way more than I thought. And then I'm gonna be like, you know what?
No 5 gold buy-ins this year.
Fuck! I'm like, you know what? Sure. And I'll pull out 50 gold. 50 gold.
Okay. Mikey, you're also going to play?
Okay.
I need you to get 5d6s.
Yeah, you hit everything from me.
I didn't. They're like right at the edge of your map.
You hid the world from me.
Also, the dice are up there, or the boxes up there.
And then the payout on this is the pot, I assume. So it would be 150 if there's 3 of us.
Correct. Well, minus 25 from the house, but so
Gotcha.
125 gold.
What do you say? It's 5 or 6?
5. Okay. Everybody rolls. Once Mikey has his, everybody rolls 5d6s.
All right, I'm good to roll.
Yep.
I'll just pick them up and just. Not great. So I can choose 3 of them, right?
You choose 3, and you assign in what order you want to play them.
Okay, I have them.
Yeah, and it's as you look around, it's pretty early, like it's noon here, and it's pretty lively in here. Like there's a lot of people in here. You get the sense that there's not much else to do. Like there's a bard like singing in one of the corners. It's pretty quiet in where you are, but I mean it's a normal like bard, just like playing music. It's not like a band or anything, but it's like a bard. All right, Mikey, you got yours?
Yep.
The bard is somehow playing house music on a.
Is it? Is it 2 out of 3, or how does it work?
All right, so when I say 1, when the dealer says 1, you pull your first dice. So all you're going to do is you're just going to say what your first numbers are. So
Okay.
1,
3.
5.
Oh.
Mikey, what's your first number?
1.
1. All right, so I take the first, so I have a point. 2,
6.
3.
6.
Ooh.
So we each get a point. and 3.
3.
4.
Son of a gun.
5.
You get a point. So I win with 2 points. Just like
Son of
that.
a gun.
Oh, you pick your best dice?
You pick your butt. Yeah.
Okay.
125 gold to me, the house. Well, really, I'm the house, but
Yeah,
25 gold to the house.
to the
You see
NPC.
you see the goblin snatches up 125 gold after the staff passes it over to him. Like, pot immensely grows in size. Like, that's huge. 125 gold's a lot. Like, you can buy a small house like for 125 gold.
Yeah.
Damn.
How much does it cost to get a village?
Having just lost at a game that I back home am quite good at, I'm going to look for some other games to play.
90% of gamblers
Yeah.
quit before their big
As
win.
you are
True.
as you're doing this, I will have you keep in mind that you are at exhaustion already.
Oh, that's true. I do have a point.
You have time. Believe me, the casino's not going anywhere. You don't have to do it right away. There's plenty of time tonight for that to happen.
Then I'll just be like, and I'm just gonna stand up without saying anything and be just like, I'm going to bed. And I'm just gonna like get ready to start walking upstairs.
Okay.
I'm gonna lean to the air genasi, be like, 2 more, please.
Okay. Vince, I need to make a Constitution saving throw.
I'll make it a disadvantage because I got a point of exhaustion.
Yep.
Am I also playing a Constitution saving throw?
Dude, I'm just
No.
21.
There you go. Nice roll. Yeah, you're fine. Maybe it's the mushroom brew that you've drank growing up, but this doesn't seem to hit you very hard. Yeah.
This is good. This is different. This is good. This is different.
She pours up 2 more.
Slide one over to Kit.
Like on the 3rd cup now, not knowing how to deal with you not listening. Just, I'm trying to say that I'm sorry that I lied to you. It's just there's reasons behind it.
Well, I'm sure everybody has their reasons for their secrets. I don't put it past you.
Well, I appreciate you.
I thought you were frail and helpless. So
it's quite the opposite.
Honestly,
but I do
a little relieved. A little
I
relieved.
really do appreciate your help. I probably would have died.
Well, hey, that's why we're here. I'm amazed that our boy made it out. He just got mauled and then somehow got away. And then we went back, which is the crazy thing. But anyway, how many more do you want to have before we go to bed? I don't know. What is this?
I will stand up on my seat, so I'm like at like eye level with you now. I'll slam my mug and like put it down and like pat you on the back and be like, good talk. And then she'll hop off the chair and then go find the our penthouse.
Good.
Yeah. Sorry, I said earlier you're bound for the 2nd floor. You're actually bound for the 3rd floor. So you're only here for tonight in the penthouse. Guests of Vittorio. But as you go, Kit, with your passive perception, you guys have really kind of been honed in on your passive perceptions this campaign, which is a new thing that has been surprising to me.
I'm not smart. I'm perceptive though.
So we must have a lot of perceptive characters because everybody's always harping over it. So I'll have to get that pinned up. But in the meantime, with your passive perception, you overhear some gossip, Kitsune. The piece of gossip that you overhear, you're walking through the casino floor, and you're going to the back left corner where the stairs are. And as you are winding your way, you go past a table where these 2 guys, it's not a casino table, it's like a drinking table. And these 2 look like maybe guards are sitting there. They look like they're doing like a shift change. And you hear the one guard goes, as you walk past, you hear him say, "What was the code for today?" And that's all you hear as you go.
How far am I from them?
Well, you were walking past their table, so it would
Okay.
if you continue walking, you'll be like 10, 15 feet, and then you're on the stairs.
Can I pretend to like drunkenly drop my staff, and then as I'm like stumbling to pick it up, can I just like perk an ear towards their table?
Sure. And as you do it, make a performance check.
This is probably really low. I've never done this. It is very low. Oh, that's not bad. 16.
Good enough for government work. With a 16, you drunkenly, in quotation marks, drunkenly kick and drop and kick your staff. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Oh, I would say this actually, I think these are disadvantage because that might change things.
It would be a disadvantage, yeah.
Let me re-roll that first one then. It's a 15 instead for the first one.
That still makes the DC.
Okay, and it's a natural 1 for the perception check.
Yeah, right as you get close and go to like bend over to pick up your staff and are like listening in, one of the waiters trips over your staff and he's carrying a bunch of like glass, falls, sends the glass flying everywhere. It shatters and you miss the code word, and they both like jump up. Both the guards like jump up and like brush themselves off. Like, oh, the service. I swear, if we did our jobs this bad, and they just walk off.
I'll help the waiter pick up like as best I can, like awkwardly help him clean and just like scoop the glass into a pile. I'm like, I'm so sorry, and then I'll just like pick up my staff and just scurry off.
Hell yeah. Okay. So as we go, who's left? Vinsire, are you going?
Yep, it's just me. I'm gonna have one more, and I'm gonna head to bed.
Okay, make a Constitution saving throw.
You got it.
Paint the bar, baby.
A natural 20, but then also a 16 for a 21.
Okay.
There's not even house music. I'm just walking around this place like, and I'm gonna go to bed.
Vinsire, as you drink your last drink, nothing happens. With a 21, you're able to resist what had happened to you.
What could have happened?
As you slam your beverage and go upstairs, and as you make your way to bed, you just hit the mattress when you realize, man, that last drink hit really hard, and you pass out.
Ah, good. Good.
Everyone else, as you go and complete your long rests.
Philip's just gonna be paying attention. Standard guard duty.
You're paying attention.
Okay.
For what? You know, just paying attention.
I'll
Let me-
gone to bed, and old
me-
Adam will just be ominously sentried at the bottom of my bed.
Okay. So let me describe what you guys walk into. What you walk into is the third level. It's a stairwell that cascades up, and it winds up to a large double-set oak doorway. As you open the doorway, what you would find, if you're the first one in, is a pristine, about 1,200 square foot living space. It is walled off into about there's 4 different little like living areas here, like beds. Each of them has like its own little 400 square foot like area. Like that's how it's set up. So there's 4 like little bedrooms. There's a large sofa, and then there's a oversized like overstuffed chair that sits in front of the fireplace on the 3rd floor. This is the only floor with the fireplace. that has like in the bedroom. So you guys are like big balling up here. If you're in a little private chimney flue and everything. It has exquisitely carved furniture. All of it is like almost looks like it doesn't look like any craftsmanship that any of you have seen on this continent that you would be familiar with. It looks like foreign made, honestly. It's just like if you look at something that's Italian made and you can just tell that it's Italian made without having to be told that it's Italian made. It's that kind of thing. You know that this is foreign made.
Oh, so it's from Virgilia.
Oh yeah, actually, you would recognize this from. This is Deborian made.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, this looks like home. This is like very a lot of like idolatry. So a lot of like cherubs, a lot of like angelic faces carved into the furniture, like that kind of. Think Venetian Las Vegas, like that
These
kind
some
of.
these some Gucci chairs.
Yeah.
Real
But as you guys walk in, that's kind of what you see there. Artwork on the walls, all like not fresh, but like very recently done, like oil paintings of like cityscapes and skylines and things of that nature, open fields. But yeah, it's a very nice suite. There is a bar inside of your suite, like in the main living area. There's like where the sofa is and the oversized chair. There's also a bar. There is liquor in this bar. There is, however, a gimmick. As you guys walk up to the bar and you start to move a bottle around or two, you can't move the bottles. You physically can't move the bottles.
Let me do a strength check.
Yeah, go ahead, make a strength check.
As if by magic.
I'm just kidding. I'm passed out.
Yeah.
Is there like any sort of slot for like anything like counterweight it?
Coins.
Yeah. There
like,
is.
Is there a slight slit in one of the sides that you put a coin in?
On the top of the bar, there is a metal, looks like a piece of thin raised metal. It is silver and it has a slot in it.
Can I walk over to it and drop like 2 silver in it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Is there any like brown liquor on the table?
As soon as you pop the 2 silver in it and you're thinking brown liquor, like what drink would you want?
I was gonna make like a whiskey ginger if they have materials for it.
It pours you the toppest of top shelf whiskey. No ginger behind the bar, unfortunately, but it does pour you the toppest of top shelf whiskey.
I will take a whiskey neat because I don't think they have any sort of ice box in this establishment.
No, but when you pick your drink up off the bar, the glass frosts as you pull the glass off the bar.
Gentleman and scholar. I'm gonna grab just like the 2 fingers of whiskey. And is there a window sill that I can like just
There is, yeah. You guys are on the top floor. Each of the bedrooms has its own private window. And then the living space, so essentially like the bedrooms are in the corners, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the living space is this like kind of like trapezoidal area. Each of the next to the doorways essentially of each room is a window. So there's 4 windows that you can lean out.
And just like sit on the windowsill looking out over whatever is there and just enjoy her secret vice in private.
Oh yeah. Brom, what are you doing?
I'm fucking passed out.
Yeah.
I'm not, because this area goes against everything I believe in the prime deities: gambling, drinking, loose women, loose coin. Goes against everything I believe.
Loose.
Van Neth I would say that Van Neth probably would have come up between Henry and Brom. That time frame. Around them.
Andrew, above table question.
Above table possible answer.
What is the like left and right limits to what Adam can do? Like what I could ask him to do?
You can ask him to do anything.
Ooh.
I just want to.
I mean, he's technically a player character.
Okay, I just wanted to see
He's
if he's
not your player. He's my
yeah,
player.
Yeah. Okay.
You made him. I own him.
Basically. Okay, then I guess before I go down for a nap, since you said it's like noon, I'm gonna hand him one of the ropes I replicated earlier to this morning, and I'm like, Adam, go wander around the town and see if you can't find, I don't know, that flea market place. I don't have my actual notes. What was it called?
Talking about the general store.
Yes, I think so.
Ebony and Ivory.
Ebony and
Yep.
Ivory, like the trading post. Go to Ebony and Ivory and see if you can't get this item appraised. See what they'd be willing to give you for it. Make sure they know it's not a normal rope.
Does it say that he has to be within a certain distance of you?
Let me see.
That would
Features.
be my only stipulation.
Yeah, I don't. Let me double check. No. The only thing that requires him to be near me, is if he if I need to mend him, I can use a bonus action to cast the mend spell if he's within 5 feet of me, but that's pretty much it.
Yeah,
it just medium construct. He's just a sentient creature.
he's gonna. Yeah, he will spend the long rest going to try to. What is he trying to do? Sell this?
Just
Get
see
it
what.
appraised.
Yeah, get it appraised. I want to see if what a shop would be willing to pay for this.
The rope.
Yes.
Got it. Got it. Yeah, he'll do that.
And then I'm gonna just kind of, once I've given him his task, I'm gonna settle in for a nap because I am exhausted.
Yeah. So, are we taking a long rest or are we taking a short rest?
Well, I guess in order for it to be useful, we have to take a long rest, right? Like we can't. A short rest won't get rid of a point of exhaustion.
No, it will not.
Well, that's true. You do have business to take care of that can be done at nighttime anyway. So,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. 'Cause it's like morning, right?
yeah, it's noon.
Yeah.
Ooh,
So, long rest will put us to 8 p.m. to dark.
city
Mhm.
never sleep.
Is this still the 12th day or are we on the 13th day now?
You're on the 13th day.
13th day.
Some third shift workers here.
As you guys settle down for your long rest, much needed long rest, horses are tucked away in the stables. You guys tucked away in your beds. Your name still says Salvador, and it threw me off for a second.
Oh shit. It's because I play virtually so rarely that.
I was like, that's not your name.
What is that guy?
Who the hell? What the hell is even that?
Kazamak, as you sleep, you hear a voice in the dark. Trust not your path. Turn back, half seed. There is only pain. The voice booms loudly. And then, just as quickly as it came, it's gone.
Does it sound familiar or no?
No, it does not.
Okay.
You sound like a bitch.
As you guys wake up the next morning, now on the 14th, I believe the third month or second month.
I thought they're on the 12th day.
You got the
Last
Blackmoore.
note I have is 12th day of the 11th month.
Yeah, 12th day of the
Okay,
11th.
so it
month
should be
we
the
got
then
there.
it should be
Now-
the 13th.
Yeah, we should be heading to the
Yeah, because
13th.
remember we said it was like
Mhm.
cold.
Yep. So we are on the 13th. As we wake up, it is pretty chilly in here. No one started the fire. Pretty chilly up here on the third floor. A little drafty. But as you guys wake up as one, kind of as this as your natural sleep cycle kind of ends, you realize it is still dark outside. It actually is dark outside. You can hear downstairs 2 floors below you that the casino is alive and well. The noise trickles up here, not loud where it'd be enough to wake you, but loud enough to hear when it's quiet. So with all that set, I turn the table over to the party. Turn the party over to the table. Get them.
Ah, nice.
I'm gonna start a fire since it's a little chilly, and my ears
Okay.
they give off heat, and I'm getting cold. My ears are cold, so I'm gonna
Got some chilly ears.
got some chilly ears. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna start a fire, just start poking it, start warming up the room. I'm kind of gonna look around, look more at the ornate design of all the furniture from Deborah, and I'm gonna kind of examine it to see like if I can see what era of history it came from, if it looks like it was stolen or just I'm gonna try to look at it to see if I can learn
Sure.
more about the art.
Make an investigation check. Make a history check.
History check. It's just so much harder with one hand. It's gonna be 16.
16. Good roll. With the 16. There's no way for you to tell if this is stolen. It's not old. It's well made, but it's definitely not made by some sort of like master craftsman.
Okay.
It is definitely from Deborah. It bears all the telltale signs. It has the cherub. A lot of the furniture has cherubs on it, like little, like very ornate, intricate cherubs carved in with great detail. The hair all detailed out, curly locks, like well made again, but not made by an expert craftsman. It's definitely Deborian, and it definitely does remind you of home. And it would set upon you once again a reminder of kind of what you're doing here, because you're not just here for the others. You're here for whatever it is they found as well. And seeing a reminder of home kind of reminds you of that.
I just want to let everyone know this is the hardest thing to do right now.
That'll teach you to throw weight around.
That'll teach you.
You should really start listening to Tucker's health advice.
Nothing but play video games and play golf, and you'll have.
How much of this? How much of the hotel?
A pound of pasta and
True.
How much of the hotel
Glass of
room is
wine.
covered in
Keep
the
the docks
is
away.
it just like the theme of the room, or is it just like certain?
It's like all the furniture is here.
It's all the furniture
Yeah.
there. Okay. Okay. Cool. Just note that in my head. And then, is there a balcony I can look over?
There's no balcony. There's a window you can open though.
Oh, it's cold outside. It's cold in the room. I don't want a window. I just want to kind of examine like the city, like what it's like at night, and just see what the comings and goings.
Yeah, I
are.
mean, city. I mean, again, medieval city, right? So I don't want you to think Las Vegas when you should be thinking Old York, right? So more Old York. There are torches lit in this throughout the city. Not a bunch, like 2 or 3 dozen or so torches. You can see more windows that are lit by fireplaces and torchlight, lamplight. But a pretty normal night. It looks like. It's pretty. It's not quiet. Closer to the window that you get, you can hear the noise coming from the first floor. It's pretty loud outside. Definitely nothing quiet about Blackmoore.
Hustle and bustle.
The city that never sleeps.
When I wake up, has Adam returned? Oh God.
Adam will have returned. Adam is just standing quietly just inside of your door.
Okay. Then I'll like wake up and be like, Adam, come here.
Sorry, you were sleeping. I thought it was weird.
Oh, no, perfectly fine. Were you able to see if anyone wanted to buy that by chance or what they would have paid?
That shop does not partake in this sort of item. They sell treasures of a different sort. Art.
They sell art?
Art.
Where they have like pictures and stuff?
And tapestries and
Huh. Interesting.
gilded planets and orbs of glass.
Orbs. Like, were they glowing?
Some of them.
Interesting. Did it seem like a nice location?
I have no frame of reference.
Huh. Well, well done either way. I'll take the rope back. I mean, the whole bit about the art could be useful though. And I'll just kind of like nod him off, basically.
Yep.
How far of a walk was it from here? How long did it take you?
It took me 10 minutes.
Oh, that's not too bad. Well, you up for some excitement tonight?
I am up for whatever, whenever.
Perfect. I'm gonna
Your
like
voice
turn
down.
look to the rest of the group. I assume everyone is awake now at this point.
I don't know, Andrew. Am I awake? Do I wake up?
Yeah, you wake up.
Okay, cool.
You still a little groggy.
Drunken stupor.
So I'm gonna wake up after my 4-hour little nap.
When
I want to do some work.
And that was a long rest, correct?
Correct. You got a full 8 hours. It is 8 p.m.
Okay. Then what I will say is at whatever point, to retroactively say something, at whatever point the 8-hour mark hit, Adam would have had nothing. So when I wouldn't even have asked for my rope back retrospectively. It would have just he just wouldn't have it anymore. It would just vanish. So I would have dismissed those at the 8-hour mark.
Yep.
So we what's the plan for this going in to assassinate this group of people? Kind of just go in there guns blazing? Do we want to scope it out?
Oh, we should scope it out. Definitely need to take a look at it first. I mean, gotta go about it the smart way. I can kind of take care of that if
Yeah, whatever makes it easier. Maybe
Well,
scope it out, see how many there is, and then just hit them real hard all at once.
well,
Do you know how far it is from here?
Well, he told us, generally speaking, where it was.
Yeah, Vittorio told you guys that it's on the northwest side of town, or the northwest side of the island. It's like not in town. It's on Blackmoore Island on the northwest side, the very tip. It's an old manor.
oh, all right. That's farther than I thought. Well, when we get
He's-
close, I'll send Philip in.
Overland, I mean, you'll take your horses. It'll be like a 3-hour
Tour?
a 3-hour tour on horseback.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, we can just go grab our horses from the stable and head that way. Can't imagine anything too crazy will happen along the way.
Horses got 3 points of option, right? What is the recovery time for horses? Is it the same 8 hours?
Same as everyone. Yeah.
So they only have to have 2.
I think they're half speed right now.
They are.
If it's 2, it's half speed.
They are. So it'll take you 6 hours.
So we'd be getting there right around dawn, essentially.
Yeah.
But are all
Okay.
fucking walking.
Yeah, you get there. Yeah. Yeah, about 4 o'clock.
Okay.
So is that what we're doing? We're getting on horses and going to scope it out?
Yes.
Sure.
Even though the horses have 2 points of exhaustion?
Is
They
there
don't.
anywhere we can rent horses?
So the horses you'll remember have 3 points of exhaustion.
Went
But
four.
they-
Four.
they
They got a
not-
long rest. They had four. They got a long rest. They now have 3.
Okay.
So they're slower than us walking, basically.
You save no time going with the horses. No.
Oh, okay. Well, then in that case, uh, Henry, do you know anywhere we could rent horses, or do you think that area is close enough that we might just walk it for this? It take the same amount of time.
Fantastic question, DM. Do I know anywhere we could rent horses or?
You don't. Renting horses isn't a common thing anywhere. It's not a common thing to just rent a horse. Not like for like riding. Not. Yeah. You don't know of it being common here either.
Okay.
Well, we can always just hoof it. I mean, no sense in give our horses a chance to rest for whenever we're ready to leave eventually. So
They did us a great service getting us here with such speed. They deserve the rest that they've earned. Yeah, I mean, I could walk.
yeah, I feel pretty well rested. These beds are actually surprisingly comfortable.
Oh yes, very nice. Great support for my back.
Nice.
Nice.
Old people.
All right. So we're going to go scout the place out on foot.
Correct.
I suppose.
All right. As we start to walk, it is a 6-hour journey on foot to get to where we're going. It will be 4 o'clock in the morning when we get there. As
4.
we go. Or sorry, 2 o'clock in the morning. As we
Okay,
go.
cool.
Yeah, because it's 8. Sorry, I was thinking. For some reason, I was thinking 10.
Okay.
It is 8. As you guys begin your walk, anything that you guys like to talk about? Keeping in mind that Kit promised you guys answers when there was no longer a time crunch. Keeping in mind that Brahm has made a habit of running off, and that just almost recently got him in the party killed.
It's true.
So
Really only him and
Really only him.
plenty to talk about for the next 6 hours. And go.
So I'll get this awkward conversation started. Kit, the fuck. So I was gonna ask you if we were in danger traveling with you at all, but I think I'm gonna amend that question and ask how much danger we're all in now, and who the fuck was that guy?
I don't think we're in any more danger than we would have been. It really doesn't. My problems don't really pertain to you all. I mean, we would have been going on this mission anyways. By like how it seems.
I mean, it's true. We are kind of crossing off 2 things with 1 action, but
I really, if this job fails, I mean, the only person it truthfully hurts is me. You
well,
all
they
don't get cold, but I lose. I lose in this situation.
and I understand that. I understand what you're doing, but they know us. They knew we were traveling with you. It was weird.
Yeah, I mean, when you deal in Blackmoore, I'm sure you're bound to be, tagged. It is a crime syndicate city. It's not just a walk in the park, and she'll kind of like chuckle to like ease the tension.
We don't really have any business with anyone in Blackmoore though until tonight. So
Well,
It is tonight.
We're doing a job.
well, yeah,
in
until tonight.
Blackmoore currently, and I mean, as we learned, Vittorio is he is the mayor.
Yeah, but
We would have been dealing in Blackmoore regardless.
oh, I just mean as to how they knew all of
I
us.
had no clue. Well, they knew that Orion knew me, and he knew that I was with a group, but I didn't know Vittorio prior to about 8 hours ago.
Is there
And
gonna
Henry has an understanding of how, and I'll like raise my paw, how this thing works. So, and he's got a better guess than I do about how he knows you all.
well, I just wondering. hate to have any more random surprises come our way.
Yeah, well, I think you're pretty, all of you are pretty able to handle whatever happens. I mean, if you don't want to be a part of it, I mean, no one's stopping you.
Oh, I got no
Fair point.
problem, but just like to know if something's gonna happen before it happens, preferably.
Well, your guess is as good as mine, and then she'll just like start walking away from the conversation.
So, anybody else have any secrets they feel like divulging? Anybody else potentially dangerous threads we need to look out for? I mean, if we're traveling together.
You want to start us off, Henry?
Yeah, you
got
seem to be
nothing.
pretty well. I don't. You seem to be pretty well traveled.
Yes, I've
You
traveled around a lot.
also seem to have some very weird tie to that carnival we came across a few nights ago.
Oh no, I had no tie to that carnival at all.
Hmm.
Never been there before in my life.
You seem to be awful suspicious of the noise in a very specific manner, though.
I am not a fan of carnivals. I've had a jarring experience in my youth, and I just do not care for them.
Ooh, what kind of jarring experience?
I would rather not say. It was just not good. It involved a clown.
I'm sorry, clown.
What is that?
Yes,
Like a jester?
but like creepier, if you can imagine that. It was awful.
What did they do to you?
I can't go into that. I just
You said when you were a child, Henry. This was like what, 50 years ago? You still can't talk about it?
honestly, it was probably more like 65 years ago.
And
Yeah.
whatever this is still getting you that bad, huh?
It was truly an unpleasant experience. I'm just gonna say that. I found no joy, and every time I hear it, I just panic. So
Hear
it's
what?
just the carnival sounds and the games and everything. It's just not good.
Well, to
Not
your
a good thing for
credit,
me.
no matter what it was, I'm genuinely shocked you remember anything from 65 years ago.
It's a steel trap, Sonny. Yeah.
Good.
Kazutak, I'm pretty good in the mind.
DM, do I believe that Henry actually had a clown experience?
I mean, do you believe that Henry had a clown experience?
I don't know. He's very defensive in this manner. So I probably will because I rolled a 7 on insight. But I want to know, damn it. I want to know.
Henry seems to have genuinely had a clown thing.
I don't believe him at all.
I'm gonna look at Henry and be like, well, I'm so sorry that happened to you. That must have been traumatic.
Indeed it was. Thank you for your sympathy. But as Kazutak pointed out, I do.
Yeah, my name is Kazimak. We've been traveling together for a
Oh.
few days now.
I'm so sorry.
Your memory isn't as good as you think it is, Henry.
Maybe it wasn't a clown.
I'm confused. Do you not know each other, or are you?
Oh,
Define
shit.
no.
Oh shit, you're here.
I forgot you were still with us.
I've been thinking about his name for the last 5 minutes, coming up short, trying to think to talk to him.
Van F?
Van F.
I'll turn to Van Eth and say, no, I know him. I know his name. I just don't like people making old jokes.
But he continues to propagate the theory by forgetting my name only
I was-
days later.
Being sarcastic. Jesus.
But
Whoever that is.
no, to answer your question, Vaneth, we no. At least I don't know any of these people. I met them a couple days ago. Very shortly before we met you, actually.
Ah. I just assumed that since you were traveling together and you seemed to be some sort of unit, that you'd known each other at least for a few weeks. Ah.
Nope. Still pretty fresh.
So, I guess my question would be, why are you together?
Oh, Van Eth, if we told you, we'd have to kill you.
He
I
just,
just.
I know, he just kind of like sits there on the horse. He goes, It's the third time.
Yeah, I mean, the party really does want to kill you for some reason. I don't know why.
That is not nobody but you has the desire for murder.
I
I just
I
want to get
don't.
that clear.
Vinsire did, recommend that one of us kill you many times.
I offered because he said he wanted to die. I was being kind.
I don't know if that's kind.
Sorry, I'm respectful and considerate.
Well, if murder is respectful and considerate, then consider me the
This would
most
be more of like an
respectful man
assisted,
on
this
the
would be
planet.
like an assisted suicide. You'd be, I mean, of course, obviously, it's not.
Perhaps we should stop alluding to the man's death, Veneth. I'm so sorry I brought it up.
Veneth, we're all gonna die one day.
Some of us sooner than others, possibly at the
Kit,
hand of
maybe
another.
never. Who knows?
Right. Sorry I asked. And he goes back to sitting quietly, like walking quietly behind Henry.
Wait.
You said you were a traveler and a tradesman.
Yeah.
How was that in your? How long ago was that?
Oh, it was. Yeah, I retired from the craft about 20 years ago now, but yeah, it was exciting. I saw a lot. Traveled a lot. It was really. I saw cool things. I did cool things. It was very nice. It was very nice.
What were some of the cool things you did?
Oh well, bandits would attack, and I'd help shoo them away. Very exciting. We'd come to large cities with so much to do, and once we sell the wares, they'd give us some time to go and explore, and it was just very nice.
Downstairs.
No, it's okay.
That is interesting.
Yes. Learned a lot. That's where I got my
How do you complain
picked
on-
up a little bit of the
How do you complain on
and
this?
prestidigitation, like something like a little bit of the tricks that I know. It's nothing crazy, but
Yeah, you definitely have learned a couple neat ones. I know a few of those tricks as well. Believe it or not.
very nice,
Jeez, right.
very cool.
I'll just let off a firebolt just randomly into the woods.
Oh,
I wouldn't do that. That could cause a wildfire. Things could destroy.
Just straight up into the air.
Vinsire, distantly you hear, "Ah!"
And they're burning, and they're burning, and they're burning. It's okay. Okay.
I always forget that you can talk to plants. That's very intriguing to me.
wait a minute. You can talk to plants?
Sometimes.
So that flower I gave you,
Mm-hmm.
that could talk?
To me? Well, I mean, yes.
Oh,
Oh,
well, how was that? Did it-
Traumatizing.
Oh, I guess. Oh, okay. I apologize. I didn't realize I was causing you trauma.
Not your fault.
well, what are the plants saying now? Maybe they could tell us, how many people have walked through here in the last few days on the way to this keep. Maybe it might make it a little bit easier in scoping it out.
Well, maybe it'll be better if we get closer to the keep, and then I'll ask some nearby foliage, maybe a tree, a good fern or two, maybe a nice oak or pine, nice tall, high. They don't have eyes. I want you to know that.
Oh, well, what good does that do?
I mean, they know stuff. They know some stuff. They're not dumb. They do
Was there-
talk.
Is there any plants that can see?
It's a great question. I imagine maybe.
Hmm.
Maybe it's I probably in a way that isn't like the way we see, where it's like light reflecting off of things into our pupils. More of like a energy deal.
Interesting. Yeah, well, I mean, sure, that would be
Hate to sound
useful.
cliche, but I'm pretty sure it's like big on vibes. Plants are big vibe guys.
I don't know what that word means.
Oh, they must go with the flow.
Yeah.
It's getting clipped for TikTok.
Yeah,
See,
it's
Brahm
like-
gets it.
It's like people's energy. You don't get that where you're from?
No, no one has energy.
Oh, you have energy, my boy.
Oh, well, I do feel
the
pretty
room-
energized after that nap.
The room does get darker when you walk in it. I will say that.
I will take that as a compliment.
Take it however you like.
DM,
Yes.
I just rolled to make my decision for me. As we're walking and talking, I'm going to take the amulet of health out and
Okay.
slip it on.
Got it.
And I will take an hour to attune to it.
Okay.
Whatever curses might come.
Whatever curse may come.
What about you, Brom? I don't know how far away he is, so that will depend on the level of volume I would actually be yelling.
I'm gonna be in the back this time.
How about you, Brom? When are you gonna stop running away from the group?
Last time I did not run away. We made the decision to keep going forward, but nobody went.
Well, maybe start looking to see if the rest of the party's with you, you know? I mean, I could have pretty easily killed you. Just saying.
I'm sorry I did not think to have a chat with you while we were saying let's run.
Well, hey, doesn't hurt me any. You're the one who almost died. I'm just saying. Maybe don't rush off so quick.
Here, I would have been with you, Brom, because I was looking to leave, but yeah, you did kind of get off before I could catch up. But that's no fault on you. We were kind of eager to leave.
But now I know. Don't make move until everybody else makes move.
You Russian?
Yeah, I think it's pretty safe to.
I'm trying to refine my voice. I'm like that's not.
Well, it's
I think it's
okay if you
pretty
move
safe to-
first, but it's like it's important to make sure that like everyone else is moving.
I'm gonna lean over to Brom and be like, one thing I've learned: never be in front. It's not a good place to be. And I just.
Oh yes, I figured. There it is. Oh yes, I figured this out the hard way already.
Very good, very good.
Brom, I
shit.
think it's pretty safe to assume that this group's going to take a while to make decisions together, so feel free to just wait a bit.
It is
Well-
true.
If someone dies in the process of making decisions, it's going to be an interesting journey.
Well, if it comes to death, someone better make some snappy decisions.
Oh, that's kind of the whole point. You're the one who almost died twice.
Brom?
I died.
All right,
I'm
I'm
look at
gonna
you
look
because I'm be
around.
like, I'm thinking like, the first one wasn't me, fuckers.
Well, there's this awkward pause. I'm gonna look around to see if there's anything on the road.
Yeah, how dark is it?
It's dark. It's very, very, very dark.
I have 120 feet of dark vision, DM. Can I find some Oli Suba bush?
You're not. I don't think you're in the location for the stupid bush.
Where are we? Are we in a forest?
You're in a swamp.
In a swamp. Damn. This whole thing's swamp? Tough. Nasty. But I like it.
Let me.
I need some Theki root then. That's what I need.
I'll tell you what you need.
I need some Theki root.
The way we do this.
Some sucky root?
I need some sucky root.
Ooh. Pom 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 pom.
So this is really easy. Just make a nature check.
Nature. 22.
Dang it.
22. Okay. With the 22, you find Pixie Parasol, Death Cap Mushroom, one of each. They're extremely rare, one of each. And 4 stinging nettle.
What was stinging nettle?
Yes.
Oh. Just finding all these things, going up to Kit, being like, this is a death cap mushroom. This is awesome. This is Pixie Parasol. This stuff's awesome. This stuff's also awesome. And then this, not quite sure what this is. This is a first for me, but we're going to do something with it. stinging nettle. Ah. Ooh.
Someone's intrigued.
Well, I mean, technically, I need to make a DC 15 wisdom save by touching this.
Read it, did you?
I did. Can we say that I am an expert and procured this with pliers, or do you want me to make this save?
I want you to make the save at advantage. You know what it is.
Yeah, 17. We made it. Woo!
There
You guys almost had to hear me sing. Not joking. Here, touch this.
So, as you go and as you pick these things, what else are you guys talking about? Anything else?
Yeah, I would say I would just be kind of like bantering back and forth until it calms down of a random talk, and I'll start talking about a plan.
Start planning this excursion. On our way there.
While we're walking around, can I look around in the darkness?
Sure. Just itching to make a perception check?
Yes, and it's a 17.
Yeah, it's as you exit town and you're in the kind of the swamp itself, it's a swamp. There is a trail, but it goes out in several places. You have to look for it. It gets washed out quite frequently, but there is a trail that goes out this way. However, you are kind of off the beaten track. It is washed out. It's muddy. Your boots make that sucking sound every time you step. It is wet. It is icky. There are mosquitoes everywhere. You guys are swatting at them as you go. The trees, a lot of them are willows. A lot of them are those old like birch that kind of have like that peeling bark. You have a lot of like down trees in the swamp water. A lot of wildlife jumping in and out of the water. It's a very like a populous forest, if you will. You don't see any people or anything untoward lurking in the bushes, though, as you go.
Okay. Alright. So, what's our infiltration plan? I'm gonna send Philip in, I know that. She'll get a lay of the land, but...
Oh, we do plans now?
Well, I find it best when going up against an unknown the more information you have, the better. Let's just say it.
I mean, I can help Philip sneak around a bit. I'm usually pretty okay at being quiet and seeing things from a distance.
I don't hate that.
That helps.
I don't hate that idea, but...
And worst comes to worst, I'm pretty quick.
Alright. What about, Kazumak, what do you want to bring to the table here?
Oh, I mean, I'm perfectly fine doing about whatever. As soon as we find out how many there is, I don't mind just, I'll help kill them, I guess. I can help Adam send in as well. Send him in once we kind of know how we're getting in.
Can someone remind me, what's the objective?
Kill them all.
I was going to say the same thing. Why are we here again?
We have to kill everyone inside.
We don't have to get something? We just got to kill everyone?
Well, we have to kill them all and retrieve whatever they stole.
Yeah, we're achieving the package, and then in return, we are getting the place. I think it's mainly just to send a message. If that makes any sense.
So we want to keep structural damage to a minimum.
For personal sake, yeah. I mean, it's going to be our place.
Yeah, I mean, you said it would give it to us, so we don't want to destroy it.
Fair, that's fair.
I mean, we have Philip for recon.
So we're just killing without indiscrimination?
Why wouldn't we discriminate?
Yeah. Do you know what a squatter is, by any chance?
No.
So,
It's like the bullywugs.
in a way, I guess
It's not unlike the bullywugs, yeah.
This one I think is a little bit more provoked. They took their boss's hideout and are squatting in it, so to speak. So they're not leaving a place that they're not supposed to be.
We
So he
also
wants
need
us.
to enter this with the possibility that they didn't betray anyone, and the guy who wants us to do this is really bad, and he just wants us to kill some guys.
Yeah, I mean, sure, but either way, we're gonna kill him, right? I mean, if we don't get the place, we don't get more jobs. The dude that owns the town is no longer gonna be on our side, so the
Maybe
clear,
they can just leave.
nah.
Well, surprisingly enough, I'm agreeing with Kazimak. My people are in danger, so she'll like shiver a little bit. I'm siding with Kazimak.
All right. So when things are going good for you, it's peace and love. But when you're on the edge, all of a sudden our morals start getting shaky. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. Murder it is.
Well,
You
if
never
I
really
may-
asked me about my morals. You just know that I lied to you.
The
So
first thing I heard you say was, hey, don't kill those guys.
Yeah, I mean, it's innocence involved, but currently my innocence are involved. So family before others.
Respect that. If I may make a suggestion, though, I believe it would be prudent to not totally annihilate every person in that house.
Yeah,
Perhaps keep one or two.
for questioning.
Yes, I believe that perhaps they can enlighten us on some things that have happened.
Henry, there's a look in your eye that's mildly terrifying.
It's a glaucoma. Um,
Henry, make a deception check, and I'll explain my reasoning here.
My man was a Nazi doctor and has been torturing people for ages.
I said bring me a glass of juice. Deception, that's a 25.
25.
A deceptive
So I'm
wit.
having you make a deception check to piece together some stuff. Instead of just making you roll a general intelligence check, a plot, essentially, thickens. So in Calypso, you're able to, as you're walking, you put together, in Calypso, you were tasked to bring to justice the people that stole the artifacts. You know that they were on a ship and that they were heading towards the direction of Blackmoore when you spied on them. Those are things that you know for certain. You also know for certain that you were tasked by what is very clearly an underground boss of an underground element in the city of Blackmoore that runs the city. Not even underground, just a criminal element. This leader wants you to now very likely go finish stealing those artifacts and take them to him. As you go, you piece together that killing them is probably the safest option for you personally. Because if any of them live to talk and they say that Vittori had them steal them from the museum in Calypso for a group of people, and if someone ever goes and asks Vittori who handled that, you are now criminally implicated. That is what that high of a roll gets you on your deception check.
Okay. Yes, I definitely think it's the safest option to
Kill them.
Once we get as much information as we can to at least find a way to make sure that they don't talk to anybody.
Well, I got plenty of ways to be able to trap somebody and not kill them. You've seen it before, so that should not be a problem.
Both of those
Yeah.
people died.
But he didn't kill them.
I didn't kill him.
Fair enough.
I also completely entangled that creature we came across, so trapping him shouldn't be that big of a deal.
Well, either way, we'll make that decision when we cross that road, I guess. But I do have to ask, Brahm, do you have issues with this? Or I mean, I'd like to remind you that there was undead elements to the ship that took those things. I mean, that can't be good in the eyes of your gods, right?
You'll remember they were undead. So at least some of them were. You don't know if they all were, but some of them were undead.
It's unknown if possibly magic or anything like that. I cannot give a full face value on something that I only have partial knowledge on.
Well,
It's like condemning the people for being bad when you haven't heard both sides of the story. You try to get all the facts before you condemn or see people in the light of evil.
well,
Nuanced.
yes, it's very. I mean, that's insightful. What will you do if you decide that the actions that we plan on taking aren't lining up with your moral compass?
My guess here, Henry, is that he's going to do his best.
I believe that.
Well,
Kenneth, how do you feel about murder?
I hope everything you do is within self-defense. If not, I will have to turn a blind eye and
Yes.
not a man that takes advantage of another man.
Oh, I'm gonna be taking advantage of him. If I can sneak up behind him, all the better. Hopefully there will be no self-defense at all. Just killing them before they even know what hit them. They'll be doing self-defense though, Brom, if that makes you feel better. And you can bury them afterwards.
Once you get in the face, I'm gonna be like, I will pray for you. You need to pray for yourself as well.
Oh, I do. Not to your god, though.
To the gods, you mean?
Not to yours.
Oh, yes, I forgot. You are the unbeliever
Non-believer.
Yes.
of the false gods.
Sure.
Shun the non-believer.
But all I will say,
Shun him.
mine's had my back. I haven't gotten messed up as many times as you, Brom, so all I'm saying,
Ah, but I have not died.
sure. But you've taken
Sure.
quite a walloping.
But
I mean, to be fair, none of us have died. I don't know
No.
if that's.
I haven't taken a point of damage.
I haven't either.
I mean, I'm not for or against the gods. I mean, I don't believe in that personally, but I just have to point out I've been on this earth or this world for 365 years, and I don't know if that's the best metric for belief if you haven't died yet. But hey, it's fair.
Yeah, I mean, whatever you want to believe in,
To each their own. To each their own.
just as long as you're not a giant.
That's specific. Okay.
Aren't you like part giant?
I am, but as long as you're not anything other than me. If you're not a fire giant, then bad news. But you know,
There's a lot to unpack with that. I'm sure we can get to. I can help explain some of that later for you guys.
Okay. I mean, I'm all ears.
I'll just wink at Kitsune.
Right. Veneth? Veneth, you down with killing some people if we need to?
Are they bad people?
Yes.
Yeah.
Pirates. Thieves.
Yeah.
Everyone's a little bad sometimes, right?
All right, Vincere, calm down.
We're gonna add value assessments to people, you know? Let's be honest.
Yeah, I mean, you confuse me, Vincire. You're a confusing man.
Fair enough.
How close are we to, like, how long have we been walking?
Can we please end this? Can we be there?
Yeah. I mean, if you guys want to go there, we can be there.
I can only make so many left-handed comments.
Make some right-handed comments. Be kind. Be courteous. Fair enough.
As you guys make your way, eventually you come to a section of the road that's I would say more well maintained. It is cut back. There is like very obviously like been dirt dumped in washout spots, so the trail doesn't wash out completely. It looks like some work has been put into repairing. It looks like portions of the trail here, starting closer to the house. So you notice the road. You don't see a house, but you notice the road has changed. And then maybe 30 minutes later, you come to the outskirts of an old, very old estate. It was probably at one point an old farming estate. People from Goodgrass are the original settlers, and Letty'shold are the original settlers of Blackmoore. So a lot of farmers. So this was at one point in time an old farm. You come to the outskirts of this old stone fence. It's this old, if you ever like been in Virginia or like down south where they had like the old stone fences, like old stone fence, about 3 acres one direction, 3 acres another direction, and you see it kind of kick back before your dark vision goes out. But your dark vision would keep you until 120 feet or so. But you see they come across this old stone fence, and then sitting maybe 150 feet from the fence is the first of what you can see are maybe 3 buildings.
Ooh. Unveil it.
Good
Unveil
slow.
it.
Dun, dun, dun. Fireball.
I wish. Next level.
Just into the sky like a firework.
Oh,
Oh man.
this shit is bussin'.
She.
In it. Oh, there we go.
Hell
Look at that.
yeah.
Like goal.
That is an estate if I ever saw one.
Soon to be ours.
You see why
I'm
Mike,
tearing down that house.
you see why Mike was bitching. I encouraged on his space. I like it there.
Damn, got him.
Got him.
Where am I gonna put my Mountain Dew?
Did you drink my Mountain Dew? Let me smell your breath.
I see it. I see it. Just be careful. All right. So that is what you see. You see this large building, this like large 2-story building here. And you guys would be like Mountain Dew bottle
Nice.
back this way towards me,
Glug, glug, glug.
like 150 feet away from the Mountain Dew bottle, essentially. Okay.
Sponsor us.
Dude, that would be sick if fucking Mountain Dew sponsored us one day. That'd be, bro. That's
My Mountain Dew.
that's a $1 billion brand.
Yeah, because aren't they owned by Coke?
They're owned by Pepsi.
No, they're the
Matter.
they broke away.
But here's this 2-story building. From 150 feet, you guys would be able to see that there is light inside of this big building. It looks like torchlight or like maybe like a candle, but there is some dim light in there. There's another building here, looks like a shed or like maybe like a small barn, and then like another home or like building here. You don't see light in any of those. You also, from your viewpoint, you can see there's a small outcrop of trees about 150 feet directly in front of you here. What you would be able to see.
Is there any smoke coming from any of the chimneys?
It is dark, so because it would be.
There's no like moonlight or anything, or is it like dark?
No,
dark?
it's pitch black.
New moon.
Zero loom.
Yeah, it's black out. That's why you're able to see the dim light from this far.
All right.
And we're like right at the stone wall, right? Sorry.
You're right at the stone wall. Yeah.
All right, Kit, I'm gonna send Philip in. I'd like to check out the buildings without the light first, just to make sure they're clear. I don't know if you want Philip to handle all of it, or if you want to scope something out.
I don't mind walking towards those trees. How tall? Question: how tall is the grass around here? Is it pretty well kept, or is this like abandoned estate?
It's an abandoned state for sure. The grass is
So like,
like hip height or like mid-thigh height.
okay, cool. And you said there's an outcropping of trees. How dense is that outcropping?
Like, not dense. I wouldn't say it's dense necessarily. It's just it will provide more concealment than anything else would.
Okay. I don't mind stalking through that sort of little wooded area and taking a look at the main house.
All right. I'll have Philip. Philip, go check out those 2 houses that don't have the lights. Report back if you don't see anything, or if you do, just report back. And then assist Kit here with the main house, but be very careful there. There appears to be a light.
Okay.
Big block of cheese in it for you. Big block of cheese.
Yeah, see, you say that a lot, but do I have a block of cheese? No.
I was exhausted. I couldn't find. You'll get 3 blocks of cheese tomorrow.
For one?
Oh, bullshit! She bounces off.
Go go.
I would like to hop over the stone wall and then get on all fours and go full stock mode through the brush. It's like I'm not more than like, I don't know, like 2 feet off the ground.
All right.
Like gingerly placing each paw as I step stealthily.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll a shit stealth roll, I can call it.
What was that, Dan?
Stealth checks.
This better be a shit stealth roll. I just feel it in my bones.
This is just for our scouts, right?
Yeah. You guys are far enough away. You're no.
Is there a nice old
rat
oak or aged pine near me? Like close to where we're off?
Yeah, let me resolve the stealth checks and then I'll come back to you.
Totally good.
Stealth checks?
Second, I rolled a 14. I'm trying to find my plus.
Should be your proficiency bonus, I think.
Oh, okay.
I rolled in total in 11. I knew it. It'd be a shit roll.
16.
16 and 11. Okay. You both feel hidden. Philip. All right. So, where do we want Philip to go first?
Just probably in order, the house closest to you first.
Okay. So we'll do that. Then we'll do Kit. But first, we're going to do Vinsire. So then as you look for an old tree, you find...
Just like pat Brahm on the shoulder and then leave him there in the pitch dark and walk away from him to go look for the tree.
As you pat Brahm and walk off, go ahead and make a nature check.
Okay. Not bad. 26.
26. Yeah, I'd say not bad. 26. You're leaking. His finger's leaking. With a 26, you're able to find what you think is probably a fairly old oak tree.
Okay. I want to place my hand on the tree. Just kind of like run it down. What's up, buddy?
Hello.
What goes on around here? I see that there's some like buildings over there. Are they here? Did they just get here? They've been posted up there for a while, do you know?
I've felt them only recently.
Oh, wonderful. And have you felt like they went in and then like that was it? Or has there been like movement in and out, kind of?
Some vibrations stay, some leave, new ones arrive.
Okay. Interesting question. Are you able to like differentiate specific vibrations in people or patterns? Or is it just, people come and go?
Things come and things go.
That's what I thought. Well, I really appreciate your help. This has been great. Just give me a second here. I don't want to put my hand on the tree and glow nice in this deep green. I want to try to connect.
What are you trying to
connect? I want to connect with the root. I want to use my subclass feature. I want to use my knowledge of the root.
Okay, what are you doing?
I want I would like a potential like a background check if possible, or like a fact checker or something on Kitsune or like their people. I just want to see if I can glean anything.
Can you read the thing for me while I pull up something else that you guys know?
Yeah.
My man's hitting up Wikipedia on.
So you search through the roots of local plants to commune with the root. Yeah, I have to choose a skill or tool for a period of 1 hour to gain expertise in that skill or tool. I don't want to do that though. I want to talk to the root. Can we do that or no?
No.
All right.
Oh, Jeff.
Now, you do have. Let's see here. No, I don't see anything that would give you the ability to do that, brother.
Okay. Fine. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm just gonna check in. Just gonna check in, try to get a little bit stealthier, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. As you check in with the root, however, the system of roots in the area, and dig a little bit deeper, things are progressing. And as you dive into that well of knowledge and you push deeper into that system, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Not terrible. 19.
19. There is a brief moment where you feel the corruption lash out at you.
Ooh.
Like your consciousness moving through the system.
Interesting. Jolting. Unsettling. Okay. I'll feel it and I'll like pull my hand from the tree, kind of like shiver a little bit. I mean, that was different. Huh. Well, you have a great night, sir. Head over back to Brahm. Note, I'm gonna take out a piece of paper and I'm just gonna note that. Whatever that feeling was, I want to try my best to write it out.
Okay.
And then once I get back up with Brahm and Kazamak, apparently there's just a few people that come in and out pretty seldomly as of recently.
Did they have any idea of how many, or
No total number, but people have been coming and going in the short term they've been there, so we got to keep an eye out for that just in case.
I don't think they expect any midnight people to come in. Midnight shift change.
I doubt it.
I hope not. It'd make this a lot more complicated.
what about
So
are we? Go ahead.
I want to resolve Kit. Kit, as you crouch and prowl with an 11 to the big house, what are we?
Night. I'm gonna try and get as close. How far do I have any sort of gauge of the end of this like wooded tree area is to the house, the main house?
It's about 40 feet to either of the doors.
Okay, I'm gonna get within 60 feet of the house and just try and keep concealed in the trees and the grass, and just try and really just get any sort of tabs on the house if there's people walking around it, if there's movement inside the windows, and if I can try and decipher where the light source is coming from.
Okay. All right. So from here, I'm gonna have you give me 3 perception checks, 3 individual perception checks. One for the big house, one for the middle house, and one for the other house.
In the middle of the street.
Do you want any particular order for like each house, or just in general?
First number is going to be the big house. Second number is going to be the middle house. Third number is going to be the house closest to me.
15 for the big house, 11 for the second, and 14 for the third.
Okay. In the big house, you are able to make out with that perception check that there is indeed someone walking around on the second floor. They either have a lamp or there's a lamp up there or something giving off light. There's also something or someone moving on the first floor.
Okie dokie.
All right. For our friend Philip. Philip, as she crouches and runs to the big house, she makes a decision. She has to make a decision. Does she go into the big house and play it safe as she was told? Or does Philip stay back? She's within 1,000 feet. You still have full control.
Oh, Philip goes in.
Okay.
Goes in, but she was gonna go into the little houses first.
Okay, she'll go into all right. So she'll go into the little house. So the little houses is okay. It's like the complete. Yeah. So she'll circle over here 1st.
Mhm.
Let's do a perception check as she comes to the doorway of the first house. Now these are run down. The doors are non-existent. There's just a doorway, right? These are not well maintained.
This one is going to be a 12.
12. Philip kind of peers in. And as she does,
Ooh.
Things.
Bad guys.
I swear this is supposed to come off.
Maybe just give it a
Lift
couple.
that roof off.
Just give it some taps. I bet the glue kind of like seizes it together.
Move that roof!
Or some paint or something? Yeah.
Or paint. That's not it. Yeah, I meant
Woo!
paint. The glue kept it together. Wow.
So
This means a genius.
as she peers in, there's a single person inside. They're not holding a weapon, but they have a weapon at their side. They're kind of just like lounging in one of the corners, like, and there's hay in the corner.
Okay.
As she pops out and goes to the second house, have her make a perception check.
Yo.
That one's better. That one is a 17.
Girl.
Okay. As she peers into there is nothing in that house.
Okay.
As she moves on to the big house, you decide to move into the big house.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Got to make a perception check.
Big money, no whammies. Ah. That's 7.
Okay. I'll have you also make a new stealth check.
That is a 21.
Nice.
Okay. She feels hidden.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Alright, here we go. Alright, hold on. You get your shit together, Philip. You can do this. You can do this. Alright. Here we go. Scary.
Hurries off down the hall. Philip, now there's 2 ways this could have gone. It went a good way for this. Really good stealth roll, really poor perception checks on my end. Also, Philip
Is a rat.
perception check was terrible, and she is a rat. So she can get pretty fucking close with a stealth check of 21 in the pitch black. Philip goes up to the first floor. She scurries around, and she finds an individual that's kind of like looking out the window. He's got kind of like these old dilapidated curtains. He's kind of got them pulled back, and he's like looking out the window. You see him like put them down, and he goes back and sits down in a chair. Philip counts him, scurries off. She comes to a stairwell. She decides to go up the steps.
Oh shit, here we go. And jump, and jump, and jump.
15 jumps later, Philip reaches the top of the stairwell. And she gets to the top of the stairwell. She immediately sees it's like this, almost like this, like a receiving room. It's just like this open, like living space. And in it is a small table and like a sofa where someone's very clearly been like sleeping. There's a rucksack sitting next to the bed. And there are 3 crates that are like propped, they're like stacked. Like they're the same exact crates, like those kind of like hands, like one person, one crate kind of thing. But they are stacked on top of each other, 2 as a base, 1 on top. The one on top has been cracked open. Philip counts them, marks them, and moves off. About 30 minutes later, after she leaves, Philip returns.
Ah!
You hear her screaming like telepathically through your head. And she makes it sound like she's getting closer.
Philip, we've talked about this. It's the same at every distance. You don't have to. You can. I mean, I'm impressed. You can vocalize mentally, but still, it's unnecessary. What did you find?
All right, so there's a guy in the house closest to us, the little one to the left. There's a guy. He's sitting on some hay. He's doing some stuff. And then I went to the other house. Nothing. There's nothing in there. I didn't see anything. I did sniff.
Does a sniff.
No, didn't see anything. Then I went on to the big house. I was like, oh, Philip, I told you to be cautious. You know, just do a little peek. But I went in. I did it. I went right in there, and you should have seen I didn't hesitate at all. Not at all. Took the steps 2 at a time. That's right, 2 at a time.
Very impressive, Philip. That's very nice.
Oh, and there were guys there too. There was a guy downstairs, and then there was a guy upstairs with the lamp.
Oh,
I would like to
interesting.
think as I'm watching this exchange happen, all I'm hearing is
Yeah, there's a mouse. What you guys see standing in front of Henry is a mouse, sitting back on its haunches with its tail behind it. Its hands out in front of it, talking with its hands, and like squeaking at Henry.
Interesting. Yes. Okay. Yes. Good job, Philip. Philip, you've more than earned the 3 blocks of cheese. And I promise, this time, you're gonna get them.
Yeah, you better. I'm working on that common, buddy.
Anyway,
That never gets less unnerving. Watching your pet rat talk to you.
it's. Is it weird?
Maybe from this side of things, yes.
Oh.
What did it find?
Yes. So Philip, her name is Philip. Found a man. There's a singular man in this small house. Seems like he's lounging upon a bed of hay, but he seems to be awake and alert. Nothing in the middle house. And then 2 individuals in the large house. One downstairs, who was apparently checking the window, and then so alert, and then another one upstairs. And the crates are there.
Like the ones from the cave?
Yeah.
Oh, definitely the same dudes.
Yep.
Can I just, while they're doing this, just like attempt to slink back now that I've done my scout?
Yeah, make a perception check or a stealth check.
Let's pop this shit off. Everyone roll initiative. 10.
11.
Initiative.
Damn.
Hit, you slink back.
I'm just, as I'm going, do I hear any doors open or anything?
No, you feel
Okay.
hit.
Okay, when I get back to the group, I'll just corroborate what Philip said by giving my input on. I didn't see anything in the other 2, but yeah, the main house 2 people, at least as far as I can see.
Well, I mean, if that's the case, I mean, it sounds like what we all go to that small house, just quick and easy, all of us versus one dude, and then from there it's just us versus 2.
Well, I may have a suggestion. We can do it quietly. If we are able to get the jump on the one individual, perhaps I could put them to sleep, which would make the rest of everything very easy to keep silent and not alert anyone to our presence.
Sure. We can certainly try.
I think it's worth an attempt. I think stealth is a good option here.
All right, I'm down for it. I mean, if we can get to the point where I could see him from outside, I can do a thing or two as well that'll keep him from being much harm.
Quietly?
Yeah,
Oh, very good.
not as fun as the hammer trick, but it'll do the trick for now.
All right, yes. All right, well. What are we doing, guys? We go?
Well, let's go to this small house.
Yeah. Van Ness is going to say, all right. They better be fighting and not in their sleep.
Oh, what?
We can always wake him up if we really want to
Fighting's
give him
loud.
some chance.
Right. So, as you guys slink onto the table,
Yay!
what order are we going in?
I don't mind going ahead of the group again.
Yeah, I don't mind walking behind. I want to be looking for fucking traps and shit. And it's still pitch black, you said?
I'm at the back of the bus.
Yes, it is still pitch black.
You'll just hear a slight and I'll pull down my goggles of night. Use one of my spots for today.
Okay.
Bravo 6 going dark.
No Russians. Okay, so as you guys go, first thing I need is from everyone a stealth check.
Yeah, natural 20.
That is a straight 11.
On the Andrew Koo wedding
Dirty
die.
20.
25.
Oh, that's not good. 7.
And then I will also roll one. Damn. Adam rolled a natural 1.
Nice. I
Okay,
rolled a natural 20 though, so maybe it cancels out.
that's 20 and that 1. Okay, so that's 1 success.
And I am
DC was 15.
I rolled an 11.
Okay.
2 failures. 3 failures, 3 successes.
The
Is that what it was?
20, dirty 20,
Success.
25. Yep. 3 successes and 3 failures. Yeah.
Okay, so you guys succeed the group check.
Nice.
Tie always goes to the winner.
The party?
You guys are winners in my book.
Oh, I was like, who's the winner here?
You guys are a bunch of losers in my.
Joke's
Guys,
on you!
You guys all suck in my book. Son of a gun.
Joke's on you. I was kidding. Roll for initiative.
I'm looking for. I swear to God, at one point I had just. Oh, okay. I found them. I found it. I'm just looking for some miniatures,
Wow.
just in case you guys do a thing here. Okay, so
Do a murder.
you guys passed the group check here. You feel hidden as a group. You're moving pretty. Some of you moving louder than others, but Kit in the front, able to kind of scout everything else out. As you guys go, let's go ahead and have the party roll initiative,
Mm.
and then I will continue to play. But I just want to have initiative set.
Rolls today suck.
Natural 20 for a 27.
27.
Oh, yeah. Dexterous wizard.
Kit,
No.
An 11.
Brom,
12.
Vinsire? You're still
Sorry,
good.
13.
Then 17 from Kazamak.
Sir.
Look at us. The
Would've thought.
spread. The spread on us.
Natural 20.
For homeboy.
Hey, we got one of those too, bitch.
20.
Nah.
That was for Vanessa.
Oh, okay.
Natural
Still.
20 for the dragon lurking in the woods.
Fuck.
Okay. As you guys go, what are we doing? You guys creep up to the front of this house. Kit, you peer into the window. You see not one, but two people. A second guy dusting himself off, only having been asleep underneath the pile of hay, dusting himself off inside the barn or the storage shed.
As people are sort of like kind of creeping up, I'll put up a paw, and as best I can, we'll just put up two furry little fingers and just be like, whether or not they can decipher that, since I only got 4 fingers, I put up 2. That's their choice. But I'm not gonna say anything, and I'll just like kind of like tell them to ease off, and I'll put up 2 paws or 2 fingers, 2 little claws.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and prepare command.
Okay.
And the windows on the side that we're on, is that the only entrance? Is that open door that we saw?
That you saw, yeah.
Just to make sure I got it right. I'm going to just continue, assuming it's the same stealth roll, slinking up with my natural 20 and just preparing by the door,
Okay.
waiting for whatever anyone else is going to do.
Anyone else preparing anything?
Yes, I'm preparing to cast sleep.
Okay.
Now, there's 2 of them. I'm not as confident we can put them both out, but it's worth a shot.
Are you aware of how this spell works? Because there's always confusion with it somehow.
Yeah, you got to hit over their hit points.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
The second anyone does any sort of like, I guess I'll mark it as like a hostile action, I would like to enter the house.
Okay.
Breaching movements.
Anyone else preparing a spell or anything? Okay.
Old Adam's gonna be prepared to attack.
So as you guys, oh yeah, let me get Adam out too.
Prepare to breach.
My metal boy.
Once things starts popping off, I'm gonna start little drummer boying a tune. No, I'm just kidding.
As you guys start to pop off, we're gonna go to break.
Yeah.
And welcome back from the break. When we last left off, our party was creeping through the tall grass on the outside of this first building to, I guess, my left. Yeah, to my left. Over here. This guy. So, as the party was creeping towards that building, we decided as they prepared to launch an attack, we'd go on break. And we'd come back right then and there. So, with the party getting ready to launch a surprise round of attacks, we're going to go in initiative order. Henry, you are up first.
All right. I'm going to. The two people in the house are within 20 feet of each other, right?
Yes, they are.
Alrighty. This is gonna be an attempt. Does one look tougher than the other?
They look to be equipped in the same style.
Alright. I'm going to attempt to cast Sleep in that sphere.
Okay.
Level 4 now. Let's see if this works. Oh! Golly gee. Can't believe I just said that. That's a good
Old
roll.
man catch. Hey, Whitaker.
Whipperstabbers. Alright, bring out the old math doer here.
Where are my D8s?
Alright. I rolled 45
Good.
for the sleep spell.
Okay. Unfortunately,
Damn.
is not enough to put any one of them to sleep.
Uh-oh.
I had a fear.
Yeah, as you creep up around the corner and you cast the sleep spell, you glance their gear. These aren't unprepared pirates. These are guys in like well-prepared gear, like well-kept gear. So it's no surprise that they're a little bit more durable than what you expected at first. Okay. Next person in the initiative order is Van Eth. Simultaneously as the sleep spell is going to go off, Van Eth is going to creep to the other side of the door. Van Eth, I probably should have been looking at what he was going to do. Van Eth is going to cast, since we're doing this, right? We're doing this.
That's up to you. You're Vaneth. What does Vaneth do?
I know what Van Eth's going to do, but
He's got a mythical blade. We're doing this.
Sounds like we're doing this.
We
Okay.
turn around and run away after he does this. That's on him. Prank of the century.
Gotcha, bitch. You're by yourself.
Your family's dead, and so are you.
Okay. He's going to do an Eldritch Blast. Actually, no, he's not. We're going to send it. He's going to cast Catapult at the guy furthest in the room. That guy needs to make a dex save of 14.
Literally sending it.
19 on the die. That's a success. Still take half damage. That's 4d8.
Dude.
That was hard as fucking shit to get these things out. Oh my god, that's terrible. 6 points of damage. Jesus.
Hell yeah.
For 48.
Carnet, the sailor is surprised. Kazamak, your turn. You get an action.
Yep. I am gonna be casting Command. I guess at whichever one.
Okay.
It's a Wisdom save of 16.
For level 4?
Big hit, no whammy. Big hit, no whammy.
Fail.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna just kind of like be like drop, and you'll just see like these corporal strings go out from my mouth and like hit him in the head, and then he'll
That's not
drop.
what you said you were gonna do.
Yeah, this is command.
You said you were gonna make him bust.
That's true. I did say that.
Make me come.
So he drops whatever it is holding or carrying and ends its turn.
Okay. It is its turn. It is surprised. I will allow it to drop its weapon on its turn, though.
What do I have my movement?
No,
Okay.
it's a
That's fine.
surprise round of action. Vinsire, you are up next.
Where, like, what's my distance wise?
You're either peering through a window, or you're
That's
Okay. And is Vaneth in there?
No, Vaneth is on the outside.
Okay. I'm gonna hit him with an ice knife.
Vaneth?
Ah,
No,
lock him up.
the people in the house. Sorry,
Okay.
I guess I should have been more clear.
The only enemies here, Andrew.
So
He
your
asked
turn.
about He asked about Vaneth.
Well, I didn't want
instead of
Vaneth getting
with
caught
the
up
ice
in
knife.
the. I wouldn't do it if he ran in there because there's the collateral damage, So I'm casting it. I'm gonna upcast it at a second level.
Big boy
22 to
damage.
hit.
22 will hit.
All right, so it's then 1d10, and they need to make a DC 14 Dex save.
Natural 20 for the first.
Damn.
12 for the second. They both succeed.
Damn.
And then
Get
they
fucked.
take. No, they take nothing else.
No
Yeah,
damage.
if they, it doesn't say. It just says if it just says it. Yeah, if it doesn't say anything about half on a failsafe.
Okay. Brom, your surprise round.
That's cold damage, by the way. I don't know if that matters.
Okay.
I'm just gonna move over to this tree and just look at the other houses to see if anything happens.
Okay. Make a perception check.
It's gonna be a 21.
21. From the big house, there is definite movement, and there's more light in the big house than what there was. Now, this is literally you're watching the big house as they're attacking. So these things are happening simultaneously. The lights are already on in the big house as they're attacking that guy.
Okay. Do I hear noise coming from the house that they're all at? Like, yeah.
No, remember it's all simultaneous.
Okay,
It's all
got it.
like within a 6-second span, but like it's all like they're all attacking simultaneously.
Okay,
And
cool.
it's only really been spells, so no real noise.
Kit, your surprise round.
There's a
Am I able to run in or no?
Yeah, if you want.
Wait, I
Okay.
thought we had no movement.
Oh no, you don't have movement. Yeah, it's
Oh,
just a
okay.
surprise round.
If that's the case, then, and I can't run in, I'll just throw a dart.
Okay.
Take out a cigarette and just lob it. Your command, did it only hit one person, or is it?
Only hit one person.
I guess I wouldn't really know anyways. So, gross. That'll be a 10. I don't think that hits.
It does not.
Then that is my.
Okay. That brings us to the normal round, top of the initiative order. Henry, it is your turn.
Alrighty.
Followed by Van F, followed by one of the pirates.
Seeing
His mercenary.
that my sleep spell didn't work out super well, be like, oh shit. Well, plan B.
Firebolt.
Fireball.
Firebolt. And I'm going to cast Firebolt on the one that did not drop their weapon.
Got it.
Nothing like high level spells, baby.
That is a natural 20.
Yeah.
8 points.
We love nat 20s. They're celebrated with inspiration.
We love nat 20s.
I hate them.
We love
Hate-
nat 20.
Hate, 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 hate.
12 points of damage.
Woo!
Oh,
Big fire.
And then
Fire bolt.
going to move out of the way. Is that me right in front of the door there?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to move out of the way of the door. Back up. I think I want other people in between me. So yeah, right Can I get behind that rock? Yeah.
Oh.
And that's it for me, I think. Let me just go over my bonus actions real quick. Yep, we're
Henry
good.
throws out a quick firebolt, backs up behind the rock, watches it hits. It hits hard. See the pirate kind of reel back for a second. Henry, is that all you have?
That is all I have.
Okay. It is Van Eth's turn.
So
Van Eth is
Dun,
He's a
dun,
fighter
dun,
boy.
dun, 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 dun,
Charge!
dun, dun.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Van Eth's going to put himself within striking distance of both.
the one in the back of the room. He's going to make a disarming strike against.
Yeah.
Only one of them has their weapons.
He said he could drop it on his turn.
I guess that's fair, and then end his next turn.
No, I said he could drop his weapon on his turn. He dropped it. 25. That will hit. With roll damage, which is a D10.
Oh, yeah. I'll punch somebody in the face.
Terrible. Oh. Ha! Good thing I took that. We love Savage Attacker here.
Hell yeah.
Re-roll that fucking damage die.
So 14 points of damage.
Right.
And he's to make a strength saving throw, I believe. Either way, it's a success. He holds onto his weapon.
Lame.
That is Pirate A's turn. Pirate A has no weapon. I'm not going to let him pick it up this turn. He's going to run up to... Well, he's already there. He's just going to reach over and just try to punch the fuck out of NF.
Haymaker.
He gets at advantage because of pack tactics.
Boo. Fucking
Thanks, bud.
swashbuckler boy.
That'll hit. Strength modifier is 3. 3 points of damage to Van Eth on the first. Second. Natural 20. 6 points of bludgeoning damage. You see 2 quick blows from this dude. Just punches the absolute shit out of Van Eth. Hits him with a jab and then just hits him with the fucking haymaker. You see Van Eth like go slack for a second.
Oof.
Didn't do a lot of damage, but it hurt. That is his turn. At the end of his turn, he's going to yell out, "There's intruders! There's intruders in the barn area!"
No one likes a snitch, Pirate B.
Yes. Group together so we can kill you all.
Kazmak, it is your turn.
How far am I from the doorway?
10 feet? 5 feet?
5 feet from the door to the doorway. You're
And
in a
I'm-
window right now.
What is it?
You're looking through a window right now.
Okay, cool. Then I am going to I'm gonna cast Firebolt directly at the man.
Okay.
Firebolt!
There you go.
Damn.
Bolt.
13.
13 will not do it.
I'm gonna have old why am I blanking on his name?
Adam.
Adam. I was thinking like Ian for some reason. I'm gonna send Adam in. He's going to sprint in.
Okay.
Pick up any weapons on the ground.
He can't quite get there from where he was.
He should have been right next to me.
There's not enough space for everybody to be right there.
Oh, he has 40 feet of movement.
Okay. So he should, with 40, he can get there.
Okay, he's just gonna pick up the weapons.
Okay. Yeah, he can pick up the long sword that the guy dropped.
Sweet.
Okay.
That is my action and bonus action then.
Okay.
And he has no more movement.
He has no more movement.
Okay,
Good
cool.
job, Ian.
It is
Send them
now
to their death.
the second pirate's turn. This pirate still has his weapon. He's going to take an attack at the newcomer. Or actually, no, he's going to take an attack at Ben Neff.
It'll be at disadvantage. Any friendly creature within 5 feet of Adam, it's disadvantage.
It'll be a normal roll then.
Okay.
17 will hit.
Good.
Thank God for that. Okay, 4 points of damage on that one. It could have been much worse. 3 attacks. Who knew? Second one will hit. 12 points of damage. On the
All at disadvantage?
all at normal.
Because they have advantage. Yeah.
Pack tactics.
Pack tactics.
Not for long. Let me at him.
2 out of 3 hit. You guys watch as a couple of firebolts go off, lighting the room very brightly for about half a second. In that half a second, to full second, you catch a flurry of motion. You watch a couple of short swords go off. You watch a couple of spells fly off. People moving around. You see, I almost said IDM. You see Adam run into the fight, and then
I want to loot.
To Vinsire.
Is there any magic in there, right? We got a giant robot. We got a Vaneth. We got 2 guys. Right?
Going in.
Nothing giant about the robot, but otherwise correct.
I mean, he's a 6-foot tall robot. I would consider that pretty big. The one that isn't commanded, can I try to poison spray him from through the window?
Sure.
Gotcha, bitch.
That's a DC 14 Constitution save.
You're done.
Success.
Well, he's not having a pleasant time breathing, but he's fine.
Okay. Watch as the poison blasts through the window. Seems like the window kind of took the brunt of the spray. Vinsar was a little off, and most of it does not hit the guy, but he is a little uncomfortable. Brom, it is your turn.
His nose tingles.
I'm gonna move to this tree here, and I'm gonna try to be in cover,
Okay.
away from the big house, just still watching the big house.
Okay.
Like he's a tactician this campaign. I love it.
If I have to, I'm gonna hold. Actually, no, because that's gonna. No. Do you want me to do another perception check on that big house after I heard the yell?
Sure. You want to make a perception check ahead?
Nat 20.
Okay.
For 20.
Ooh.
Yeah, there's a lot of people moving around inside that house.
About from the movement.
More than 2.
More than 2.
Philip.
About how many? More than 2.
You dumb bitch.
Okay. My whole goal is to stay hidden behind this tree, just watching.
Okay.
We could.
Brings us to Kit.
Is there enough space to get in this building? I am small.
Yeah.
Can I get in and get in a position of flanking?
I say if you want to make a acrobatics check, I can say you can dive through the window.
Do I have to do that to get in?
No, you don't have to, but you're not going to be able to.
I have 40 feet of movement and I was by the door.
Do you want to be lame or do you want to be cool?
I want to be effective.
Go through the window.
You can get in.
I'm just going to walk in through the front door like I own the base. And I would like to be flanking if possible.
You cannot flank, but you can get in.
Okay. Is the one that just fucking bare knuckled Christian?
Do I have line of sight in there through the window?
You do.
Beautiful. Okay.
Which one bare knuckled? I mean, that's a stupid question. Which one is not holding a weapon right now? Am I within range of that one?
You are.
Okay, I'm gonna just try and sock that dude in the face.
Okay.
That'll be 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
That'll be 6 points of damage on the first one.
Okay.
Bonus action, Fury of Blows.
Okay.
The lowest is a 17.
That'll hit both.
For the both of them. So this will be 15 points of damage, and then I need him to make a strength saving throw or a dexterity saving throw.
Uh, 14.
He will succeed, so he does not go prone.
Okay.
But it was 15 points of damage.
All right, got it. Has watched 3 quick blows from Kitsune to the pirate, leaves him reeling.
And then I'm just going to be like standing there, open palm.
Okay. Hell yeah, brings us to the top of the order, back to Henry with Van Neth on deck.
Firebolt.
Firebolt's gonna be the way to go here. I'm gonna grab Philip. I'm gonna be like, listen here, you got us in this mess. How did you not see too? Go help. And I'm going to toss Philip.
Blaming it on poor Philip.
That dumb bitch.
It's your fault, you whore.
Jesus. And I'm gonna run her in there, and I'm going to give the help action via Philip to the next person to attack the guard, or not the guard, one of the pirates. The idea being Philip's gonna crawl up one of their legs and distract him, give someone advantage on a strike.
Got it. Okay.
That's what Philip's gonna do.
Okay.
I want to calculate this right. I don't know if it's gonna happen this turn, and I don't want to waste a spell slot. So the door I'm looking at, is that the front door, or is the front door on the other side of the big building?
It's the door you're looking at.
Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. I'll save that for next turn. I will just do a. Yeah, let's go with another firebolt.
All right.
Firebolt.
Window
Fireball.
at the same one I got last time, if I could.
Okay.
Burning balls.
Get and rolling, brother.
That is a 19.
That'll hit.
Hell yeah.
Roll your damage.
Let's go.
Come on, vamonos.
It's gonna be 9 points of damage.
Nice. Big firebolt.
I know that.
That pirate's starting to look fucked up. You guys watch as another firebolt comes streaking through the window, illuminating for another second. And you can see another flurry of activity as Kitsune is punching through the light. Firebolt hits. You see the pirate reels back. That one hurt.
Welcome.
And that's all I got.
Okay. Then that's going to slash. Yeah, he's going to slash. He's going to do a disarming strike. Natural 20.
Ooh.
So it's a double D10. And then a D8. Doubled.
Vaneth.
Terrible damage rolls, though. But 14 points of damage. That other pirate, the one without a sword, is looking really bad. You see Van Neth he tried to block Van Neth's, like, naturally, like he had a sword, and Van Neth took him across the forearm, and it's a deep laceration. Guy's not looking good at all. That will end Van Neth's turn. Make sure I take away that superiority deck. Yeah, that'll end Van Neth's turn. It's now the pirate's turn. Nope, there we go. Come on. Natural 20 again.
Sheesh.
Silvery barbs.
All right. Reroll, right?
It's also
And,
straight roll, I guess.
And I give advantage to someone else. Kazmak, you get disadvantage on your advantage on your next.
Oh, I was like, what?
Disadvantage.
Son of a bitch.
19 on the first. Still good. Well, 19 on the die, so 24 to hit Van Neth.
No more crit though.
Nope, and he only does 3 points of damage because that's how much
A
strength
punch
he has.
is. because I took away his sword.
Next one will miss. Third one will miss. First one hits. Second two haymakers miss. Man, that's smarter than that on the second go round. That guy's gonna try and book it out of the room.
Reaction.
I think
All the opportunity attacks.
there's really no way.
There's really no way for him to go, so he's not gonna be able to get out of there.
I was like, that was about to die out.
That ends his turn. It is Kazamak's turn.
Gallagher is that? Come on.
I'm going to go ahead and pull up the old actually fuck it,
The
yeah, I
old
can.
glockenspiel?
How close are the two guys together?
They're within 5 feet of each other.
Let me just what is this building made out of? Is it stone?
It's made out of stone.
Okay,
Thatch.
cool.
We've
Um
been firebolt through a thatch building.
I'm gonna go ahead and attempt to cast burning hands on them.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and make a little triangle with my hands and just like push forward, and it's gonna be fire. And it's dexterity of 16.
Doing vape tricks.
Is Burning Hands an area of effect? I thought Burning Hands was just a target.
It's 15-foot cone,
Got it.
so I should be able to hit them both. Not great damage, especially if they save.
Both failed.
Okay, cool. 11 points
Nice.
of damage to each.
The one that had no weapon bursts into flame and screams as he dies.
You'll see Kazumak get somewhat giddy hearing the screams. Adam is then going to rush over and attempt to attack the other.
Okay.
Still defender. Carry the 7 divided by 1. Alright, it's gonna be a... Let me double check the attack because he has a different stat sheet. Sorry, first time jitters.
Unacceptable. You didn't study your player sheet?
Okay, spell attack modifier, sweet. So then, nat 20, or a d20 plus 6. Damn it! Another shitty hit.
That'll
It wo-
miss.
It won't hit. 11. Yeah, then with that, we're just gonna we're just hanging out.
Yeah. It is now the pirate's turn. Pirate does not look good at all. Pirate's gonna go. Wait! Don't kill me. No need to kill me. Look, I don't know who the fuck you are, but there's nothing fucking here. The treasure's in the big house. That's what you want. Go there.
Are we still in initiative order?
And that's gonna end his turn. Vince,
Oh, okay.
your turn.
I was like, is that... We're best friends now.
Shit, you right.
Shit, I didn't know you were cool.
I know you had that Riz, baby.
Fuck.
And are we? It was my understanding that that we're not. That's the big house. I understand.
Yes, the large object.
I get it. Right after he pleads for his life and tells us there's nothing here, I'm gonna cast Wither and Bloom.
Nice.
For just him.
Yeah.
He needs to make a DC 14 con save, and then also Vineth can roll a hit die and get some HP back. A hit die plus his hit die plus 4 for HP.
Success on the save.
All right. Well, then they're just gonna take half
Big
damage.
fails.
Oh, they're gonna take 5 points of necrotic damage.
This pirate, as he gets hit with this burst of necrotic energy, looks like he's about to fucking die. He goes, "What the fuck?" He's gonna take a reaction attack on Vaneth.
Did you heal Vaneth?
I did.
Okay. Gotta check.
He's gonna miss wildly.
Uh,
But that's gonna end. That's his reaction. Vidside, is that all you got?
Yes, sir.
Brom, you see nothing changing from the big house. There were people moving around, and now there are not. It's all quiet. The light has gone out.
Set up.
All right. I would like to do this. Fast invisibility on myself,
Okay.
and then I'm going to sneaky up to the rope.
The place is laden with landmines. You take 87 d6.
All right, so I'm invisible, but for sake for you, I'm on the map right here.
Mhm.
That's as far as I can go. And then I'm gonna try. My goal is to get as close as I can on my next turn and like peek through the window and see what the hell. Well, you know what I mean? I'm fucking visible.
Okay. Seems like a good plan. Kit.
Can I attempt to firstly get in flanking behind this dude if possible? And I would like to try and just subdue him, not kill him.
Okay. So you want to grapple him?
I just wanted to actually just knock him unconscious.
Oh, okay.
Keep him alive, and then let someone tie him up.
Okay.
If my fists aren't too strong. But I would like to be in flanking so I can ensure this is a clean hit.
Yeah, go ahead. Make an attack roll at advantage.
Natural 20.
Woo!
Crit.
Too strong. I knock his head off. How do I make sure he doesn't die?
Yeah, you fucking kind of bound the wall, like fucking haymaker his ass. Yeah, just fucking. You just
Well, actually,
hit him hard.
with a natural 20, can I come up and just like 3-finger prong and just like top the back of his little fucking the ropes on the back of his neck and just knock him?
Roll natural 20, yeah. Yeah, and he'll go down. He only has 1 HP left, so he'll go down.
Potatoes.
And that takes us currently, at least for the moment, out of initiative order.
And then does he seem stable or is he like bleeding out?
He's not doing great, but he seems stable.
I'll look to Kazmak. I'll be like leaning over his body. I'm like, "You're the rope boy. Can you tie him up?"
Sure. And I'll like I'm just gonna like hog tie him. I'm gonna tie his ankles together, and then I'm gonna tie his hands together, and then I'm gonna put a final loop over his neck. So if he tries to move, he starts strangling himself.
Is this a magical rope or a normal rope?
Just normal rope.
Okay.
He doesn't have any like daggers on him.
I was about to say, as I'm tying him, I want to like frisk his body for anything, I guess.
Okay.
I could.
Shit, anything, I guess.
All he had on him, he had a longbow and a short sword, or a long sword.
We're taking it all.
Awesome, I guess.
we're taking it all off of his body as we tie him up.
Okay, what are you doing with it?
I'm just gonna fucking leave this boy in the shed next to the dead body.
No, I mean, what are you doing with the gear? Are you pocketing the gear, or are you?
Sure. I'll toss it in my bag.
Okay, add it to your inventory so that you can get encumbered. Well, if you have items, you have to.
2 items, fully encumbered.
It adds up fast.
I'm
I'm gonna look to Henry and be like, I knocked him out. I don't know if he's gonna stay unconscious or expire. That's kind of your thing.
Oh, let me come look. I'll scuttle in there. Well, he won't die.
He's dead.
I killed him. Jesus. No, you won't die, but I don't know how long he'll stay out for. The rope's tied tight.
It's quite tight. His hands are like legitimately turning purple.
Gag him.
Oh, he's gagged already, brother.
Beautiful. All right, I think we're good. Yeah, no, he'll be fine though. He's good.
Looking at these weapons, is there any semblance of anything relevant? Like, do they look like they're nice weapons or they're just generic weapons?
Just generic, like long swords and longbows.
I don't have any reason to have these. So any weapons that are nearby, I'm just gonna toss them outside. Just so they're not near him is the only intent.
Okie then. What does the party like to do? Brom, what are you doing?
Sneak out to this big house.
Okay, let's do that.
Has anyone seen Brom?
As you go,
Did he run away again?
as you sneak up to the window, I won't have you make a stealth check, but I will have you make a perception check as you peer through the window of this first story.
This perceptive ass boy over here.
23.
23. So, inside the building, just make sure I got my numbers right here.
85 gentlemen in the front four.
Literally all nut to butt wedged in this building.
You see
Is the- Oh, yes, it does.
Hell yeah. Is that a one punch hat?
One piece.
you see 3 people in the first floor.
They look like they're in different positions.
They do.
I'm guessing they're all watching the door.
The door, yes.
Yeah, is it door on the backside? Is that the door?
Correct.
Put a door on your backside.
Oh, dude, you're such a fucking funny guy. Okay. And then can I see what do these guys look like?
What do you mean?
Like as in like race, type, possibly that we saw on the pirate ship. That
Yeah,
kind of
so
stuff?
one of them
Dark vision?
One of them is indeed. Yeah, do you have dark vision? You're a Luxodon. I don't think you have dark vision,
I don't have dark vision.
so you can't see it.
Damn, you had to do it.
Fuck. Cool then. Since I can't see on the side,
You cannot. Thanks for this.
Just
Are
be a
the lights-
savage, be an absolute menace, and just start pissing in the window. What's up,
Oh.
bitches?
I would like
Are the
to.
lights
I would like to pull a grenade out of my pack and throw it in.
My man's got grenades.
What the?
A holy grenade. I'm joking. No. Okay. Shit. Well, fuck.
On the count of 3, not 1, not 2, but 3.
Holy hand grenade.
What we doing, Brom?
I'm gonna cast spiritual weapon inside the room to see what happens.
Everyone dies.
You're visible now.
Not a bad play though.
No?
Inherent, not necessarily.
Are the lights in the house still on, or do they
Andrew
not-
said they'd gone out once they like yelled.
Damn, these dudes are prepped and ready to go.
I got night vision, baby. What's up?
Yep.
Mine's
Brom, you
natural.
cast spiritual weapon, and it pops into existence, and immediately shouts go outside the house. What the fuck is that?
Kill it! Kill it now!
What does it look like?
So that I'll allow you as the spiritual weapon drops because they can't like do anything. It's not their turn.
It's gonna attack whatever the closest thing is once it pops in.
Okay, so go ahead and make an attack roll.
What does it look like, Mike?
It's just a floating fucking holy cross with a sword at the end.
Nice.
Damn, that's sexy.
Damn, Daniel.
Gonna be 18 to hit the first whatever.
That's that's devoutly sexy.
Okay. All right, that'll hit.
All right, 8 points of damage on whichever creature is the closest.
All right, before we do that, can I have Just keep that number in mind.
Okay.
Can we have everyone roll initiative for me?
Yeah.
Round 2, a reroll?
Roll.
Damn, bro. Why?
I rolled a 1.
I
Ooh.
rolled a 2.
I rolled. a
I
19.
also rolled a 2. I'm going to use my inspiration and re-roll.
I rolled a 4, actually. My bad. I forgot I have a +2.
Damn,
got
just
a
as-
25 on initiative.
not much better. 12.
Why are you such a fucking quick and agile old man?
Kit, what did you roll?
I told
4.
Ron, what'd you roll?
Spry.
Vinsire, what'd you roll?
A natural 1.
I thought so. Okay.
Jesus.
Damn, we're fucking ready to go.
Okay.
I rolled a 12.
Damage?
8 points of damage.
8.
You're just swinging away in the dark, hoping it hits something.
Okay. Spiritual weapon has HP, I believe.
I don't think it does, actually.
Thought I had.
Because I've used it a lot in the last campaign, and I'm pretty sure you can't destroy it. The only way to destroy it
Had
is
to hit
to
it.
kill Mike. It's a concentration spell, so I think you have to hit him in order to potentially break concentration.
We're going to get to the bottom of this.
Is it a concentration?
Yeah.
Uh,
Kai used it all the time.
it's not a concentration spell.
Are you
It's not a concentration spell at all. I'm looking at this book already.
What?
Like I used it too. I don't remember it being that way.
Yeah. Because when I went down, it
It
disappeared.
doesn't have HP, so it just exists.
Yeah, that I remember. Because you attacked.
But it
me.
also can only move 20 feet and can only do like a D8 of damage, I think.
Yeah,
D8
depending
plus
on the
4.
level.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. All right. So that resolves all the way down to. Okay, what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna, I guess, as I walk out to throw.
Actually,
this,
can I just have the party make perception checks?
11.
15.
21. 21.
I was saying, pretty sure I heard a 21 in there. I heard a 15. So DC was 15. You guys hear a shout come from the big house. What the fuck is that? Kill it! Kill it now!
Fuck! Did Brom go in without us? And
Visible now that he cast magic.
should be.
Yep,
Do we see him just standing at the window or something?
you do.
Can I just? All right, we're in initiative order, but I would just like to run to him.
Okay. So that will actually bring us to the top of the initiative order. Because this seems like a fun way to do this. Henry, you are up first.
Oh Lord, young man's in trouble. I'm gonna run.
Away.
See ya. No. 30 feet. And then.
Damn, that's far.
Damn.
Like 60 feet away from the house?
It's like 70.
Well,
The door's on the opposite side.
Oh,
So it's like 120 feet away to the door.
I will action dash
yeah.
to my Loxodon friend.
You can just get there.
Alright. Okay, what's going on? What are we doing?
What's the play?
You can talk to him.
Oh, I thought we only talked.
No, you can talk to him.
I was looking inside to see if there was a trap, and I guessed right.
Well, I'm tired from that run, but once I recover, I'll throw some in there.
Okay. We're gonna make perception checks for my guys because they don't really know what's going on yet. You guys are not hidden. You are through a window and you are a Luxodon.
We can't see. Oh, it's dark outside.
I wanted.
He rolled very poorly.
Yeah.
It's a massive shadow in front of the window. Must be the wind.
Must be the wind.
Actually, got really close.
I
Shadow in
crouch.
the window.
I crouch next to the NPC. I'm hidden.
From a stairwell, a fourth figure comes down from the upstairs. Or excuse me, from below the stairs. Like underneath the stairs, someone just basically appears. You see them kind of climb out of a hole and then walk. I guess Henry, you'd be able to see through the window. Henry, you'd see him kind of like literally climb up through a trap door.
I see it.
You go flying, and you'd see this guy come climbing up through a trap door.
A bandit's hideout, of course, there's a trap door.
You see him look. He's gonna make a perception check. He pegs you.
There's a big ass elephant outside.
You're a 7 foot tall elephant.
He can't see me. No way, because he's around the corner. How's he peeking around
Doesn't
the
matter.
corner?
You're
Makes
D&D
sense.
D&D rules.
Man, you're making it sound like I'm on the window like this, like looking in. I'm like,
It is Braum, let's not forget.
Trunk didn't sneak easily.
If you want to go, if you want to go by this,
It's fine.
your head is directly in front of the open window.
No, it's not.
It is.
I'm making shit up, man.
You have to be
You
able
want to go
use-
by the geography of the house.
If you want to go by the spell you cast, it has to be an area you can see, so you would have to be looking in the window to cast it.
Pressed
He
against
sees
the
you guys. He sees the two of you guys looking at the window. He goes, "They're over there." He's going to. This is just a soldier. He does not have a longbow. He doesn't have anything range, so he's just going to point. Brings us to the next guy's turn.
and pointing out the elephant in the room.
Nice.
This guy though is going to come outside.
Yeah, fuck him up. Oh, there's a fourth building. What? Oh, never mind. That's the roof. My bad.
Yeah, it's just the roof. Sorry.
Damn.
A building has apparated on the map.
These are forces beyond our comprehension.
He's gonna dash, and he's gonna get to you, Brom.
There's no way. It's impossible.
Oh, my.
We just had a discussion about running off alone.
Kazimak, that would be your turn.
How far is the building? You said like 75, 70 feet?
Yep.
Looking in the windows then, am I seeing figures like moving past? Or looking out since they're making perception checks?
You would have to make a perception check to look through a small window like that on your turn.
Okay. Would I still be able to
From
make an
this
attack?
distance, no. You'd have
What
to
if
spend time and energy like actually like lining up a shot, but you'd be able to make the shot next time.
Okay. I'll use my movement then to move up to the corner of that other smaller building. Like down. Yeah. The other gray one. Just to the corner of it. And then, well, like to the front corner of it. Or, yeah, sure, wherever there's like generally speaking cover from ranged weapons. And then Adam is just gonna go fucking dead ahead, sprinting to that tree. If he, just as far as he can, yeah. And then, yes, I am going to look and line up a shot with my crossbow. So I'll make a perception check. We'll see if I can see it. Wow. 10. Although I am just looking in the window for movement.
Yeah, you do not see a target on this round.
Okay.
We ain't found shit.
I'm basically just bounding with my loaded weapon,
Battle buddy pairs.
basically.
Brom. It is your turn.
I'm going to see this young strapping fellow come next to me, scare me, and I'm immediately going to turn and use color spray.
Color
Definitely
spray.
talking about
All
me.
right.
Ah! Pepper spray.
6.
Big ass elephant carrying
Fail.
me.
Does it come out of your trunk?
That'd be cool. Does it come out of your trunk?
It does come out of my trunk.
That's cool.
He blows milk because he got surprised.
29 points of damage.
Damn. Woof. What is that coming out of your body?
And the target is blinded until my next turn.
Wow. 29
That's a-
does not look good at all.
29 points of damage. What a good roll.
I'll run up and just fucking sock this dude in the back of the skull. Kill him.
It is after you, Vanessa's turn.
Oh, do you want me to use my bonus action?
Yeah, if you want to.
The spiritual weapon inside?
Kill the motherfucker.
Okay.
Yeah, there's just a sneeze.
6 points. Oh shit! Hold on. I need to swing.
You made an attack roll.
15 points. I mean, 15 to hit.
Kill some.
That will not hit.
Okay, cool.
Damn.
Kit. Or, I'm sorry, it's Van Neff's turn. Then Kit. Van Neff is going to use Space Step.
Nice.
And is going to make a longsword attack.
You hit him?
And miss very poorly. Is there something I can do there?
Try to hide the miss.
I don't think there is here.
Show nothing.
Nope. Nothing I can do here. Oh, you know what I can do? Action Surge!
Hell yeah.
There we
Ba,
go.
ba, ba, ba.
This is going to be a disarming strike.
Fuck him up. Lop his wrist off.
Lop off
Grab
his
it
wiener.
and twist it.
That'll hit 24 to hit. It's going to take 1d10 plus 1d8.
Jeez.
I don't think he's gonna live.
Probably not.
That's pretty good, actually.
There goes his wrist.
17 points of damage. I think that might put him down. It does. Van Neff takes him off at the fucking elbows. Comes running up, does a sideways, like, overhand slash. Comes in too short, misses. Brings it back down over his head. Dude has no hands.
Nah, hell yeah.
Mace Windu his ass.
Out the window.
Now, it is Kit's turn.
Damn, there goes the one target that was visible. We know that the okay, question. Real quick description of battle space. Are there windows that are on the frontward facing side where we can all see currently?
There are. There are.
Are they like sizable windows or are they like
You can fit through it with an athletics check.
oh baby. I would like to run, bonus action, step of the wind to get there.
Yep.
So key point. And that'll give me 80 feet total.
Yeah, you can get in. You could like get. You won't be able to get to the door, but you can definitely jump through a window with an athletics check and make an attack.
So, okay, that's what I was gonna say. Like in the mix of all that, can I also like attempt to jump and then like bullet spiral through a window and then land in the middle of the room with all the assailants?
Yeah.
What? It's an athletics check?
16. DC 16 athletics check.
Damn, this would be rough. Not acrobatics?
You make acrobatics check.
Oh, thank God. I'm gonna use my inspiration so I don't hit the window.
Dong. Just bird on glass.
Damn, I'd still fuck it up a bit. I think that's only a 14.
Henry sees you crash into a wall, and he's like, "Oh no!"
You
and
can't have that.
raises his arm. Gold flash of light. His arm's right back to his side. You re-roll it.
I really don't want to disappoint you again. That one will work. It'll be a 17.
Oh yeah. Henry, only you know what would have been. Splattered Kitsune on a wall. But instead, she spirals flawlessly through the window and lands in the room with the assailant.
And then there's what, 4 dudes around me?
3.
And
With my spiritual weapon.
2 within striking range.
okay, cool. Because I was gonna ask, because I do get double jumping distance too. But that's fine. So I think I only get to take 1 attack because I used my bonus.
Okay, king of the pirates.
First mistake was to be locked in this tight room with me. That's probably not gonna be great. 13 to hit.
That will not hit.
And I stand there missing my punch. I'm like, shit. They're in here.
Then Sire, your turn. You watch as Kitsune takes off at a dash, a fast fucking sprint, and just pins into this fucking house through the window.
Okay. And I apologize. How many feet away are we from the
70 feet from the outside, 80 feet from the door.
70 feet from the outside? Yoink. I would like to wild shape into a 3-headed goose.
I was waiting for this one to come out.
And then I'm gonna fly 60 feet.
Hell yeah.
I'm sorry, fly 30 feet.
I was about to say, I was like, damn, is it a
Up,
fucking...
or are you trying to fly up, or what are you trying to do?
Just like closer to the house.
I know I don't have a 3-headed goose.
I
Just-
owlbear.
Nah, I got something better than that.
Okay.
That might come up. You can pull him out. We don't know. There's time.
I have made a goose miniature in Hero Forge that I need to now print. I literally have, it's not a 3-headed goose, but it is 3 goose on a single
Oh, in a
base.
China shop.
Hey guys, this goose understands Giant and Sylvan.
That's crazy.
Wild.
Who is he? What is he wearing?
This dragon look like.
Khakis.
Feathers.
Do you have the platform?
Very pretty white feathers, right?
Dude, me and this goose can communicate via giant.
We could. Well, I mean, I can't speak because I'm a
Oh.
goose, but I know what you're saying.
I like to
Damn.
think you're
'Cause I'm a
a
goose.
3-headed Canadian goose.
Just the mean ones that'll bite the shit out of you.
Bro, those are our homies. They're all over up here. I don't know if you guys got them, but
There's a fuck ton of them at my
Right
work.
here, bud.
that's where I'm at. All right, beautiful. And that's really all we can do.
Okay.
Unless I can action dash, but I don't think it's an action to wild shape. So, yep, that's it.
Top of the order to Henry.
Firebolt.
All right. So there's no one left outside, right? I can't. quite
No
see the back.
one outside.
All right. I'm gonna peek my head inside. Is there a corner in which only enemies exist, or?
No, there is not. There is a way that you could position it to where you could hit one guy, probably, depending on what it is.
Oh, I just my plan is to cast web.
Yeah,
I
you
wanna
could
just make sure I
you
don't
could
get hit.
position yourself. So if you moved, you can move maybe like 5-10 feet and position yourself like this. Essentially, like you're on a ledge back here.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
You can see through the window and you can hit just the one guy.
That's fine. Take one guy out of the fight potentially here for a minute. Yes, I cast web.
I can Peter Parker.
Go ahead and cast web.
Ooh, pulls a little spider web out of his pouch, fucking throws it, and as he throws it, it expands into a web, sticks to him. He has to make a DC 15 Dex saving throw.
What's a fear
He
spider?
fails. Arachnophobia.
Yeah, hopefully he has arachnophobia.
Alright, so he is restrained. He can use his action to make a strength check against my spell save DC. That's it.
All right, that was good. You noticed after you cast web, as your turn ends, you notice that the door, the trap door that this guy came through, is now webbed shut, and you can see someone or something trying to get up, and it looks like they're having a hard time.
Nice.
Love it.
At the end of Henry's turn, that brings us to the soldier trying to get up.
Ah!
Your spell save DC is what, 15?
Yep.
He might actually make that. He does. You get a 14 plus a 1 modifier, 15.
Nice.
Eats it.
So he pushes through the web with the trapdoor. He's going to come up. Should be 4 guys.
Does he then immediately get stuck in the web?
Yes, he's going to make a dex save.
Also
Ma-
15.
Ha, nerd.
Fails the dex save. He is caught in the web.
Nerd.
Okay.
Suck.
He also does not have a long range weapon. Can't do anything. It brings us to
our boy Kit.
You launched through the window and landed in front of him.
That's our girl. Thank you very much.
Our boy, the pirate,
Oh,
Check yourself, nerd.
is going to make some at advantage because of the pack tactics. So here comes 3 attacks with a melee weapon on you, Kit.
Yup.
Oh.
My armor class is 14.
Okay, thank you. 21 to hit on the first,
Miss.
14 to hit on the second,
Hits.
12 to hit on the third, misses. So the first 2 hit.
Off the quarterstaff back into space.
Good. 4 points of slashing damage on the first.
Oogie dokie.
Ooh.
Much better than that. 13 points of slashing damage on the second.
13.
Correct.
Owie.
He is going to stay put, but position himself, never leaving your line of sight. He's going to position himself with his back to the door, in case the fight turns. Kazamak, your turn.
I'm going to continue. How far away am I from the main building now?
80 feet.
No, I was 80 feet at the other building. I should only be about 40 or so.
I don't think he moved in last time we asked him to move.
Well, he said you want to go to the house and stay in cover.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, no, yeah. I mean, you're at the
60 feet.
You're 60 feet away.
Okay, that works. I'm gonna be moving up, looking for a head to bobble in the window.
How much movement do you have?
30.
I'd say you could make an attack at disadvantage on the one that Kid is fighting.
Okay. I'm gonna let off a firebolt.
Damn, I want to use deflect missiles.
In an attempt to light the web on fire as well. So the guys stuck in it will start burning.
So I would say you have no idea the web is there.
Okay, then I'm just firing it into the window.
Got it. And just so you're aware, like spatially, because I know you guys can't see into the house all that well, where the web is like, yeah, exactly how Mike has it.
Okay,
Like
that works.
front alcove part.
Yes, the alcove part. Yeah, the back. Like so, from here back.
Okay. At disadvantage, it will be a 12.
No.
So it'll just go into the room. But it does say a flammable object hit by the spell ignites.
It's a web, and it's magical.
Oh.
It actually
I'm
calls
pretty-
out in the spell that if
It can be burned.
yeah, if it catches on fire, it burns away 5 foot at a time per round, and any creature stuck in it takes 2d4 fire damage.
It's also nowhere near the web.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean that's why I said spatially. That's why I made sure to say spatially. You're nowhere near the web.
Adam is going to use the rest of his movement to try to move because these windows are small, right? There's no way.
Adam's not going to be able to. Adam's not going to be able to fit through the window.
He'll be making his way to the door.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
And I will end my turn.
Okay. Let's see. Another soldier going to try and enter the fray from the basement.
Damn.
Natural 1 on the strength save. On the
Falls
strength
down.
save.
Nerd.
You hear, fuck. Braum, that brings us to you.
I'm gonna Vaneth. I'm gonna turn around and look at Vaneth. Well, you should probably get in there. And then I'm gonna use my spiritual weapon
Okay.
to attack again.
Go ahead.
Yeah, 13's gonna miss.
13 will miss.
And that will be my turn.
Okay. That ends your turn. That brings us to Vaneth. All right, what can Vaneth do?
Let's go, big dog.
Go, baby.
The window's too small for Vaneth.
Oh.
But what it's not
blasts and fools with the glockenspiel.
Well, that's not. That'll hurt everybody, and that could be bad. So what he's going to do is he's going to cast Armor of Agathis on himself. You guys see, or Brahm, you would see this icy sheet of armor kind of coat him, and he's going to take off 5.
It's okay, Edge. I need you to do a party counter for you.
Okie dokie then. And that will end Bandet's turn. It is now soldiers' turns. Okay. Soldier's gonna try to break out of this web. That's a D8, not a D20.
We'll take it.
Failure on the first one. Okay, Kit, your turn.
Oh, that was quick. So there's three in front of me, and one's caught in the web.
There's one behind you, there's one in front of you blocking the door, and there's one off to your right, so you're in a perfect triangle. But the two that are at the back half are stuck in the web. So these two, the one in front of you, the one behind you, one's flanking you, one's in front of you, are free to roam. So you're in the middle, they're here in front of and behind you, and you have two stuck in the web here.
Okie dokie.
Couldn't have done it better myself.
Well,
Initiative.
Let's see here. I'm gonna the one that slashed at me. Firstly, just gonna take a pop at him.
Okay.
Gross. That's gonna miss completely. That's a 10.
That'll miss widely.
And then as I'm just waiting for my friends to show up, I'm gonna spend a key point in patient defense.
Okay.
And then I'm being flanked, so I'm not gonna move, so I don't take. Well, no, I'll just palm up, and I'll end my turn.
All right. Soldier's going to attempt to break out of the web here. Another natural one. Shit happens.
Sheesh, falls back down.
No, there's two soldiers stuck in the web. One is trying to come
Yeah, there's
back.
no way for me to fuck him harder than he's already fucked. He's already caught in the web.
Yeah, he fucks hard.
Vinsire, it brings us to you. The soldier spends his turn trying to and failing to get out of the web.
Gonna take it. I'm gonna get all the way there with a dash action.
Into the window.
Shooting inside the window?
Yeah, because I have 60 feet. I'll shove. Yeah, get that goose in there.
That goose in the oven.
All right,
Yeah,
where do you,
get him
do you
in there.
wanna- Do you want to flank the guy flanking Katsune, or do you want to go for the guy that's in front of Katsune?
No strategy. I'm flying into a window.
Okay.
I want to point out, out of nowhere, with no warning, like a silent fucking predator, a 3-headed goose bursts through the window, starts honking from its 3 heads in unison, and starts lashing out wildly. Go ahead and make your attack rolls.
I don't have any actions. I had
Okay,
to dash to get there.
got it.
But I'm lashing out violently. Just I haven't hit anyone yet.
You guys ever hear a goose hiss at somebody?
They're
Right.
terrifying.
The second you get in there, just
Ah! Ah!
After Vinsire, it brings us to him.
fuck him up, Meepaw.
Let's go, Henry.
These guys. I'm going to, through the window still, attempt to cast. No, I'm not going to do that. Never mind.
Burn the room. Turn it into a furnace. Fireball.
Oh, that's next level, dude. Just wait. How fucked up are the guys that Kit's fighting? Look.
The one guy has not been touched. The big guy, she has not been touched.
Okay. I'm gonna bonus action Hex. The big one.
Okay.
Disadvantage on strength checks.
Pipe down, Biggins.
Okay. Disadvantage on straight checks.
And I'm going to let me look at Hex real quick. An extra d6. I'm going to Firebolt! Firebolt! That bitch
Oh,
as
yeah.
well.
Send it.
So Firebolt. That is going to be a 15.
15 will not hit.
Hmm.
The big bitch.
Oh, big old bitch.
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Okay. Brings us to the soldier.
Soldier 1.
This is a soldier this is a soldier that's, yeah. Actually, this is a soldier that can attack Kit, so he's going to reach out
Front, behind.
from behind.
At disadvantage.
It doesn't matter because the first roll is a natural 1.
Huh?
Haha. Touche. Well, not touche.
The path of exile.
Nothing that I can... No one for them to actually attack that wouldn't also just fuck you guys. So, not going to do that with a natural 1. That ends his turn. It is now the big girl's turn. She goes, I should have killed you in Calypso when I had the chance.
Whoa.
Who that is?
The bitch on the pirate ship. The one I tried to wrangle.
19 at disadvantage.
On me.
Yep.
That'll do it.
I'll do donkey.
Shield. I
You-
don't have that.
I was going to say, I don't think you're that.
You're not even attacking me, I don't think.
It doesn't work like that.
I was like, what is happening? 6 points of slashing damage on the first.
Okie dokie.
Second, natural 1.
Nice.
Whoa.
You guys are welcome. I've been keeping him busy.
21 to hit.
Ah, that'll hurt.
11 points of slashing damage.
Was that
I am unconscious.
Hang on, was that a disadvantage?
It was a normal roll because they have pack tactic.
Tactic.
It's Seder all over again. No.
Except
Silvery barbs?
Reroll.
And Kit, you get the advantage. On ability checks, saving throws.
if
or
I'm
attack
alive.
rolls.
First death save would be an advantage.
Yeah.
14 to hit.
That still hits.
Oh,
Is the
Damn.
damage the same? Because that could change things.
no damage. Rerolls.
All right, let me put this back to 7.
4 points of damage.
Huh.
Woo! I'm still up.
Let's
Huge
go.
play, huge play, Henry.
Don't you know that I'm still standing?
This man is in control of the cosmos.
But I'm not stronger than I've ever been.
That'll end her turn. It's now Kazamak's turn.
Bro, I'm fucked up.
Once again, your boy is pushing to the door, looking through the windows. Do I see anybody peeking through the windows now?
It's a mirror.
You do.
Oh! Where,
Yeah, you
Cat?
see people. Make your attack.
Who's that ugly bitch in the window? Oh, it's a mirror.
18.
Don't talk about a mirror like that.
It'll hit her.
A mirror is a nice guy.
8 points of fire damage.
All right.
And then old Adam is gonna continue his sprint to the door. He has 40 feet.
I get to the door.
He has
Oh
4.
no, he's inside.
That boy's swinging wildly on the first person he sees.
Oh, it's the female.
Notice how he didn't say goose. Just want to clarify.
That is a 13 plus 6, 19 to hit.
It'll hit. Roll your damage. You're chipping away at her.
D8 plus 3. 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
One. And that is my turn.
Okay.
Kill them all!
One of the soldiers that's downstairs, you hear him trying to come back up the steps again.
Can he do it?
Fails, but does not fall down the steps again. Motherfucker, this is hard.
Man's gonna be like 1 HP by the time he gets to the top.
He's having a terrible day at work right now.
Third
Rom,
nat
your
one
turn.
falls,
I'm gonna
breaks neck.
reposition the window to see Katsune, and I'm gonna cast Healing Word.
Thank God.
Katsune's gonna get 11 points of health back.
Thank the Jesuses.
Jesus de Cristo.
Good
And
play.
then Spiritual Weapon is going to strike the dude in the web,
Okay.
the front dude. in the web.
Yeah, go ahead.
Strike.
He is restrained, so I don't know if that'd be at advantage or not with a spiritual weapon. Normal melee attacks it
Because
is.
he's restrained.
Oh, thinking. Yeah, it does actually. Yeah, so go ahead.
Yeah.
22. 22 is going to be the highest
Yeah,
one to
no hit.
and then the D8. It's not a D8. And that's going to be 11 points of damage.
That soldier falls over dead.
Aha!
Nice.
Cleaved by the spiritual weapon.
By the Jesus cross sword.
My turn.
Okay. That is Veneth's turn. Veneth has made it.
He's there.
He's going to do a bruise.
He's gonna stand right behind her in the doorway
Okay.
and wail on her ass.
It'll be at advantage with the longsword.
Let me at him. Give me some advantage in this room and I'll fuck some people up.
There you got it.
Well, miss. Missed badly, actually. Veneth misses on his attack. Soldier's turn. Gonna attempt to cut himself out of the web again. Fails.
Ha!
Kit, your turn.
Thank the Jesus. And do I have advantage now on anybody?
No.
You do have advantage for silvery barbs.
Oh,
Sorry.
I do have that.
Yep.
So who all is in the room right now? It's me, the Goose, and Vanessa.
Okay, so we have Veneth the Goose, and then we have Kazak's robot friend. And then, so you have 3 enemy combatants. You have one in front of you still, the female. You have the male behind you, still flanking you. But off to that person's flank is the Goose. You have, what's your robot's name again?
Huh?
Adam. Adam is flanking the female combat.
Just pick it up. And
Yeah.
Gently take it over, Tom.
This is what it looks like inside the room.
Okay, so cool. But the person in front of you or behind me, who looks worse?
The person in front of you is going to be hit the most.
Okay, I'm gonna take my first attack at advantage of that fucker.
She.
That's not gonna hit because that was only a 12.
At advantage? Damn, that's rough.
Yeah, I rolled a 7 and an 8.
Throw those dice in jail, brother.
One of them is
away.
the wedding die, Andrew. So what do you have to say?
Throw it in jail.
That die does great for me.
Lock that shit away.
Use my tiny die you stole.
I know that it's still in my dress pants in Virginia. I've been meaning to give it back to you. Bonus action Fury of Blows. First one.
It's still in my pants.
20 on the first Fury of Blows.
On the hit.
So that'll be 8 points of damage on the person in front of me.
Okay, good. You hit her hard. You hit the captain hard. It's the captain that winked at you guys as she floated off on her ship.
I remember.
I'm gonna force using way of the open hand technique. I'm gonna force it that she can't take a reaction.
Okay.
Actually, you're not. No, I'm sorry. She needs to make a strength saving throw. Strength saving throw because of the hit on the
Natural 20.
Never mind. Cool. Second hit on her, just because she didn't do what I wanted her to. That'll be a 16 to hit.
That will miss. Just miss.
Okay. Well, that is my turn. I'm still stuck between a rock and a hard place.
Okay. Soldier's gonna try and break out of the web.
Once again.
Another natural 1.
Jesus. Throw those dice in jail.
No, keep him around.
No.
And by jail, I mean keep using them.
This soldier cannot get out. That's right. I'm gonna switch die.
You motherfucker, Tucker.
Insire, your
Just
turn.
a, just a
I'm
weakling.
gonna go. I'm gonna be a silly little goose. I'm gonna just start swinging. I'm gonna use my beak attack because there's a multi attack with this goose. Use one beak attack on the one that Kit's fighting, the boss lady,
Yep,
and that's a 21 to hit.
that'll hit.
Okay, and so that'll be 12 bludgeoning damage.
Okay,
And then I'm gonna go for a wing attack.
okay. This fucking goose, I love it.
12 bludgeoning damage?
Yeah, 2d6 plus 2.
Don't forget your
Not-
class specific stuff too.
And that, unfortunately, it doesn't come into play yet. Soon. And then that 19 to hit on the second one.
That'll hit.
And then that is for 11 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then I honk.
She looks fucked up. You guys watch this goose flies through the fucking window, spends a turn screaming, then just launches ferociously at the fucking captain.
I think one of the heads is just dedicated to screaming.
Nice. Top of the order, Henry. She looks fucked up.
Can I, if I cast Scorching Ray, can I wait to see if like one would take her out, or do I have to assign all three when I cast the spell?
You have to assign all three when you cast this spell.
Cool. I'm going to send.
I can tell you she looks really fucked up.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to send 2 Scorching Rays her way.
Okay.
And then 1 at the other guy I can see through that window.
Okay. Send it.
So I'm going to use my Clockwork Amulet to take a 10 on the first one, which gives me a 17.
Okay.
Damn.
It hits? Okay.
Nice.
The fuck is that?
Whose horse is that?
That will hit.
We
That
don't
is
want to kill
going
her, remember.
be- Oh.
You
she
do
did.
want to kill her, I thought.
Oh, I for sure want to kill this bitch.
Isn't
Yeah,
this the one that we'd rather interrogate versus the random, though?
No, I'll take a random. This bitch is responsible for Philip getting killed.
Philip? Yes.
That is going to be another d6.
She's also responsible for the trap that sent Brown through the shit water.
That's right.
First one's going to be 12 points of fire damage.
She bursts into flame.
All right. The
Poof.
second scorching
Goes out
ray just
screaming.
goes behind where her body was.
Another smirk from Casimir.
The taste
Just-
of blood.
Casimir.
Honks.
You
So
guys-
many honks.
And then the third scorching ray, actually, bonus action, move my hex over to that other guy.
Okay. Perfect.
The
The one in the web or the one behind Katsune?
one behind Kit.
Kitsune.
And then I'm gonna send an attack his way. That is a dirty 20 to hit.
That'll hit. Roll your
Hit
damage.
is also appropriate.
Fuck him up.
That one is only gonna be 7 points of damage.
7. This guy looks on like he is on death's door. Does not look good.
And that is my turn.
All right. Brings us to Kazamak.
Soldier 3.
The homeboy in the very back of the room
Okay.
going to cast Burning Hands on him.
Hold on. The very back of the room here, you have no line of sight on this guy.
Move me to the door then. And then I'll cast it.
Toss me.
You can cast it. It's fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead.
So you can see.
He can move through teammates too. He can go through the doorway. Just can't move.
It's gonna be a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Wait. Nah. I rolled a new die.
Nat
One.
1. R.I.P. It's just 8 points of fire damage.
8 points of fire damage. This guy bursts into flame, screaming, and dies.
I once again, this time letting out a slight chuckle. Then Adam is gonna go after that last dude.
Okay.
gonna be
So that means the door is open.
dirty 20 to hit.
Hatch is the last guy.
Well, no, the hatch is unsecured now because they burned the web.
Correct.
Dirty 20 to hit,
20 will hit.
and then D8. It's going to be a 9 points of force damage.
Adam smashes this fucking dude with his fucking hand against the fucking wall. And it's
Head like a grape.
Like a grape out of the top.
Mmm.
Good.
Dead.
And then I assume that's it.
That's it for you, yeah. At the end of your turn, it is the soldier's turn. Now that the firebolt has burnt the web as the guys burst into flame around
Let him up.
The guy finally comes up and goes, "What the hell? The hell's been going on up? Oh, fuck." Immediately drops his weapon. Immediately drops his weapon. You can see he's got a small cut on his head from where he fell down the steps. Immediately drops his fucking weapon. He goes, "My name's Tom. I'm new here. I don't want to fight. Treasure's upstairs. If you don't mind, I'll be seeing myself out. Right?"
Kill him.
Fuck. Tom is going to is going to go to his side, grab his dagger, is going to try and whoever the closest fucking person is, I guess it's probably Kit, right?
No, it's gonna be.
It's Adam?
Adam.
Okay, he's going to run over and
Get his way
trigger
outta
an
here.
attack on Adam.
He's gonna start with the robot. Good. Tom's a smart man.
I was hoping I'd see an Iron Man. Like, these people are fucking weird.
So it's a 13 to hit, which just bounces off Adam.
Yeah, it won't hit.
Yeah. That ends his turn. It takes us to Brahm.
Adam's he's too slippery because he's covered in guts and brain matter.
Spiritual weapon is going to attack.
Okay.
And it's going to be 18 to hit.
That'll hit.
Oh, that was a shit roll. 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage.
And then I'm going to do a
He falls over dead.
Oh, wow.
But what'd you tell me?
How do you want
He
it?
dies. Finish it.
So you see this spiritual weapon broadcast like a holy thing, and then goes just like splits around, and then slashes him from shoulder to hip, fucking samurai, and then just fucking cuts him in half.
Nice. Hell yeah.
With that, we are out of initiative order.
I am going to walk over to Kitsune and just put my hand on her shoulder and then hit her with a Cure Wounds.
Pipe.
13 points of healing back to you, girl.
Oh yeah. Appreciate it. Kit's gonna like take that and be like, thanks. And then you're gonna see her. If you look at my mini, you'll see the little hand gesture I'm doing, and she's gonna like kind of just like bow for a second and regain 3 key points.
And then I'm gonna look at you like Prince T'Challa. We don't do that here.
Oh, I wasn't. There wasn't anything for you. Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna start pilfering the bodies that aren't singed. Looking for, honestly, anything that would be like I don't know, a letter of work, statement of work, random bullshit on them.
Okay then.
Can I go back out? Can I go back out and check on the dude we left unconscious?
Sure.
Make sure he's still there.
Yep, he's still there. You're gonna spend some time over there though, but he's still there. Everyone who wants to look around the house can make an investigation check.
Can I drag the dude to the main house?
Yeah.
While they're doing that, I'll just spend my time dragging him over.
I'm still standing stronger than I ever been. Ooh, a real letter.
All right. Mikey's the only one at the table.
Son of a bitch. Damn you, Snow.
But I found it.
Written in blood.
Ooh.
There's nothing on it. Am I the Dragon Warrior?
A letter written in blood.
All right. You are to deliver the items to Blackmoore to me personally. The client.
Illegible.
I never learned how to read.
The client has his own protection.
It's
for
okay,
the
Brom. Take your time.
destination. Do us justice in this. This I can.
Partnership?
Oh, this
Oh.
item could be a wealthy out. This.
Honk.
Good heavens,
I love
lad.
you, Andrew, but I cannot see this red.
Henry, could you read this for us?
All right. You are to deliver the items to Blackmoore to me personally. The client has his own protection for the final destination. Do us justice in this.
I love
damn-
Andrew's
Could be a wealthy ally.
Andrew's disappointed look as Mike
I am,
struggles
I am,
to read.
I am. I can't.
He's not disappointed.
It's that damn Trump.
Literally is not my fucking suit.
I
dude.
love
His
I love
fingers
shit.
hurt, okay?
Every time like he hits a spot, he does the same
English
thing.
is my second language. I'm sorry.
Oh, nah.
It's Iena.
Oh.
Oh, that bitch.
Oh.
Oh, I thought that was an M. Okay, Iena. Okay, now I see the IENI.
I'm gonna need a picture of this.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
Carry a 7. Divide by 1.
You can do it later.
Square
I'm
root.
sorry.
Bye bye, Zero.
None of that.
Vittorio?
Vittorio.
Victorio. Yeah, Vittorio.
Oh.
All
So,
right. You
the-
find that letter. You also find upstairs. Upstairs, it turns out, is like the main living quarters. All these rooms are like they've just recently, most of them have been like uncovered to be slept in, meaning like they had like dusters over them, like dust protectors over them, and they've like left the dust protectors on the floor and are like living in these spaces. There's upstairs. There's a total of 6 bedrooms.
ooh.
Each of them mostly empty, except for like the bare bones of like a room arrangement. But one, probably the leader's room, has 3 crates in it.
Mm.
The topmost crate, as you peer into it, is open. Inside of it sits one of the crowns.
Mm.
It is in a completely different, it's in a much smaller container now. It's like a nicely made wooden container. It's a crate, but it's like a nicely made crate. And inside of it is like cushioning and stuff. Very clear to be like presented.
And this is the same type of artifacts or whatever that we discovered before.
Certainly looks that way, yeah.
Okay. And then if I was to inspect the other crates before opening them for bombs,
If you'd like to.
Honk.
I would like to.
Okay.
It's over there.
Go
Go
ahead and
ahead.
make an investigation check.
Honk.
Aw, 9.
Honk.
You're trapped.
Doesn't appear trapped. What about either one of them?
Yeah, that's for both.
Okay. Well, these 2 crates don't look like they're trapped like the other ones. I don't know why they would necessarily trap them inside, but do we want to open them, see what's inside before we turn them over? I assume it's more of these crowns, but
You go ahead. I'll be down the hall over here, down the stairs, and
all right. Can I carefully try to pry open one of them?
Yeah, it's not hard. They're not like sealed. So
Oh,
you can pry them open pretty easily. You can open pretty quickly. They are identical. They are triplets.
okay. That's what I was expecting. Yeah, It's just more of the same crowns. And then in the letter, the people that it named is who they're working for. Is anyone that we've met before?
Yeah, you guys have met Vittorio.
That's right. So he's the leader, and he's the one in the letter that was commissioned them to move those, right? Because this is his items.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So these are what we're bringing back to him. Sweet.
So he's gonna carry the crates, or like?
Oh, we have.
I guess I'll drop my wild shape at this point.
Yeah.
I was having fun having three
Honk.
perspectives.
So as you guys start to think about how you're going to get back, Vinsire remembers that he has a specific ability. And then that's what we'll pick up next session.
We're walking, bitch.
We already know you can do the tree thing.
Doesn't mean I'm gonna do it.
So that is where we will pick up next session. Immediate aftermath of this fight, you guys having a chance to look around this space, and investigate a little bit further maybe. And yeah, we'll see. So that's this. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I certainly did. I thought it was a good session.
Mike trying to read. That was pretty bad.
No, that was good. It's
Wow.
Did fucking
My handwriting's
great,
not,
man.
like,
No, it's
perfect.
not that. It's the red. I couldn't tell the red.
You did so good, man.
Shut up.
So
My two greatest fears: public fucking writing and public reading.
You did good.
Public writing.
public writing sounds intense.
Public writing does sound.
No, like
terrible.
being on the board in front of a group of people and then
Oh.
writing.
Oh,
that's
weird.
awful.
Kid,
That's awful.
I always
Yeah.
forget how to spell. I'm like, I look like an idiot now.
Yeah, I can do that. I can't do public speaking.
All right. Well,
Yeah, you play D&D.
bye.
Love you guys. Bye. See you next time.